Yeah, so Ted Field, turn up a little too loud.
Now to our confidential sources on the inside.
Mothers in black crime, brothers in packs, jumpers, everybody's high. Roped up to ask why, watching our hometown fall, witness the end. It's like we don't believe in God, cause we living in sin. I asked my homie on the block why he strapped, he laughed, pointed his pistol as the cop called, passed the blast. It's just another murder, nobody mourns no more. My teardrops getting bigger, but can't figure what I'm crying for. Is it the miniature caskets, little babies, victims of a straight from drug dealers gone crazy? Maybe it's just the drugs, visions of how the block was. Crack came and it was strange how it rocked us. Perhaps the underlying facts they hide explain genocide. It's when we ride on our own kind. What is it we all fear? Reflections in the mirror, we can't escape fate. The end is getting nearer, who do you believe in? I put my faith in God, blessed is still breathing. Even though it's hard, that's who I believe in. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the grieving. Who you believe in? Who do you believe in? I put my faith in God, blessed is still breathing. Even though it's hard, that's who I believe in. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the grieving. Who do you believe in? Mom, cause all I see is terror. I hate the man in the mirror, cause his reflection makes the pain turn realer. Times of Armageddon, murder in mass amounts. In society, we're only getting the cash count. I started out as a beginner, into the criminal lifestyle, became a sinner. I make my money and vacate, evade prison. Went from the chosen one to outcast, unforgiven. And all the Hennessy and DK high. The pain I feel inside, you know, it's like I'm living just to die. I fall on my knees and beg for mercy, not knowing if I'm worthy, living like thinking no man can hurt me. So I'm asking before I lay me down to sleep, before you judge me, look at all the shit you did to me. My misery, I rose up from the slums, made it out the flames in my search for fame. Will I change in the morning? Who do you believe in? I put my faith in God, blessed is still breathing. Even though it's hard, that's who I believe in. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the grieving. Who do you believe in? Who do you believe in? I put my faith in God, blessed is still breathing. Even though it's hard, that's who I believe in. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the grieving. Who do you believe in?
Faith in Allah, believe in me and this plastic. It's so far I done witnessed too many dead niggas in caskets with their chest plates stretched like elastic. And what's worse, I'm on front line, holding down camp, still nash. You heard my cousin, one of the old heads from the block, just came home October 95, back in Yardsville, stuck with a 3 to 5 if you don't act up. Now he realized if you don't stay wise, then in this game you fuck. Talk to my baby girl, give me the word on what she heard. One of the grimy snitching diamond or soup pigeon. I talked to him, he said he did. My man said he did. In fact, he's sure, cause he just came home off a bid.
Now tell me, who do you believe in? I put my faith in God, blessed and still breathing. And even though it's hard, that's who I believe in. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the grieving. Who do you believe in? Who do you believe in? I put my faith in God, blessed and still breathing. And even though it's hard, that's who I believe in. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the grieving. Who do you believe in? Who do you believe in?
Who do you believe in?
God, blessed and
Is it
still breathing.
Buddha,
That's who I
Jehovah, or Jah?
believe in. Before I
Zero did what? Zero sold his soul? Nah, Zero ain't sold nothing. You see, the verses are for sale. The hooks and the songs are for sale. The performances, that's for sale, but Zero soul? Nah, that ain't for sale. You see, they worked our ancestors' fingers to the bone on the slave plantation. And they stole from us our culture. They stole our language. They stole everything from us. But the one thing that they could not steal was the soul of our people. So what do we look like giving up the only thing we got left, and that's our soul? So nah, Zero ain't sold his soul. If Zero sold anything to the devil, it wasn't nothing but a dream.
Yeah. Never sell my soul. If I would've signed that contract, I'd be richer than rich. But when they say die, I'd have to die face down in that ditch.
Everybody wanna try to bring out the devil in me. What keeps my soul at ease is G.O.D.
If I attended that ceremony, I'd be better off. Find myself a celebrity, but I'd be forever lost.
Everybody wanna try to bring out the devil in me. What keeps my soul at ease is G.O.D.
What good is it for me to gain the world but yet lose my soul? I would have been a millionaire since 20 years old. I wouldn't have had to pay for all of these diamonds and gold. Just sacrifice one of my people I ain't really know. They say hell is a party that's right under the floor. And even if I live righteous, that's where I gotta go. Sign this contract and my savior won't know me no more. But while I'm living, I'm a king and I'm rolling in dough. Blood in, blood out, that's the rule. The royal penis is clean, I don't even tie my shoe. I wouldn't even get to see none of my Hoover blues. No more Mo City for me, I'd be kicking it with the Jews. It would feel like I'm winning, but in the end I would lose. Keep rolling with G.O.D, my salvation is what I choose. And even though they don't know me everywhere they should, I'm blessed and I'm satisfied I made it out of my hood. If I would've signed that contract, I'd be richer than rich. But when they say die, I'd have to die face down in that ditch.
Everybody wanna try to bring out the devil in me. What keeps my soul at ease is G.O.D.
If I attended that ceremony, I'd be better off. Find myself a celebrity, but I'd be forever lost.
Everybody wanna try to bring out the devil in me. What keeps my soul at ease is G.O.D.
Grandma Dorothy would probably turn over in a grave if she thought I did something that would keep me from being saved. She said, grandson, the Lord gon' be with you all of your days. Long as you don't start tripping and stop giving him his praise. But I wanna live in a mansion and travel in private planes. I'd be rich messing with Satan. With God, I got pocket change. Would've been rich a long time ago doing all type of big things. Probably would've died a long time ago too. Being thankful is what I'm gon' do. It never was easy, it's always hard. I'm thankful for what I go through. You know me, but if you don't know God, I can't say I know you. I need to work on my temper, Lord, I be going off. It's been 20 years, I'm still in this game like I know I lost. They don't mess with me like they mess with Jeezy, Luda, and Ross. But it's all good though, I keep doing my thing, I am a boss. Even though they don't know me everywhere they should, I'm blessed and I'm satisfied I made it out of my home. If I would've signed that contract, I'd be richer than rich. But when they say die, I'd have to die face down in that ditch.
Everybody wanna try to bring out the devil in me. What keeps my soul at ease is G.O.D.
If I attended that ceremony, I'd be better off. Find myself a celebrity, but I'd be forever lost.
Everybody wanna try to bring out the devil in me. What keeps my soul at ease is G.O.D. But I ain't everybody, I just wanna be me. Making my own destiny in this industry. Hella ways just to get paid, ain't all good money. All I rather the fortune and fame, the way God planned for me. Planned for me, planned for me. Yeah. Oh. The way God planned for me. Everybody.
What it do, y'all? What it do? What it do? All right, look, man. I wanted y'all to really pay attention to what I was talking about. Well, not what I was talking about. What I was playing. My bad. Because Zero is independent, right? Now, let me apologize first before I get started. Now, I fell asleep last night on my live, y'all. That was my bad. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me see. Hey, Cuz and Black, if y'all looking at the live right now, man, just text in the chat, Black. And Cuz, if you listen to the live, just text in the chat, Cuz. But before I get started, man, shout out to my people, man. Shout out to Pocahontas, man. You know what I'm saying? Pocahontas, she's been doing a good job, man. My good secretary, man. And shout out to Pretty Brown Eyes, Leon, my boy Leon, Mr. Oates. Who all in here? Miss Sassy 81, V Chance. How y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? We're gonna talk about some real stuff tonight, Jack. This needs to be said. You know, I'm a little bit better than I was yesterday, but I was doing too much last night. I ain't lying. And let me see who else in here. What's going on, Monique Hill? How you doing tonight? All right. Let me see. Is that what's up, Belvin 2.0? How you doing, brother? All right. What's going on? Yo, it's Mike 912. What it do, brother? Yeah. So look, I'm not gonna even get distracted tonight, Jack. I was distracted last night about some other stuff, man. I was kind of coming at somebody else. But I had my cousin to come up as well. But I had fell asleep last night. And then shout out to Leon and Mr. Oates for holding it down for me, man. Shout out to y'all, bro. What I want to talk about, man, is basically what, and I'm gonna give a shout out to KB, man. And I know some people, been hating on him, bro, not liking him for certain dumb reasons, bro. But you got to be honest, man. When the man came to YouTube, bro, the man been trying to tell some of y'all the truth, bro, about what's going on. Salute to your visitor, the great. Leon, that 1738 got me out of here, bro. Now, y'all wondering why I got my jumpsuit on. I got it real cold in my house. It's cold outside and it's cold in my house, so I got my jumpsuit on tonight. But listen, man, I'm promoting water, y'all. But look, man, that's what I'm trying to say, though. This needs to be talked about, man, because, like I said, KB called it a go-along, get-along game, right? And we all know the other name for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just say Lumina. But he called it the go-along, get-along game. And it's the reason why they've been trying to, talk about this man over 20 years, trying to call him a bust and all this other dumb stuff, you know what I'm saying, and make this man look like he just was trash and bad and all that. Because y'all gotta understand, man, the media controls the narrative. The media controls everything. All right. One minute they bring y'all, 1 minute they bring people up, and 1 minute they can tear you down, bro. And then trust me, bro. Trust me. I know a lot of this. And the reason why I want to jump into this so hard, because I watched that movie Him. And the movie Him, Marlon Wayne, that movie is crazy, bro. Like, I had to watch that movie 3 times, bro. 3 times. I watched it 3 times. 3 times, bro. And sometimes when you watch a movie, bro, you got to go back and watch it a second or third time because you might miss something the first time. You know what I'm saying? And in that movie, they giving a lot of people, they giving y'all what they doing in real life, bro. They don't even care no more. They don't even care no more to show y'all what's really going on. You get what I'm saying? They don't care no more, bro. They throwing everything in y'all face, what they do in real life. So to some of y'all people that's trying to hurry up and make it, y'all do anything for money. You might want to think twice sometimes, bro, because I'm gonna show about 2 or 3 videos that I'm not capping, right? And I want to show this video about my boy Trey Brooks. You know what I'm saying? He played for he was in the NBA for over 10 years, for about 10, 11 years. He played for Utah Jazz, and then he came over here to Dallas. He played for the Dallas Mavericks about a good 5 years or something like that. He was our backup point guard. And we used to call him Allen Iverson 2.0. Some of y'all that rock with me, y'all know Allen Iverson and Kevin Durant, my favorite players of all time, especially Allen Iverson. You know what I'm saying? It started with Allen Iverson, and then as I was a little boy, and as I got older, it was Kevin Durant. And like I say, he's gonna tell y'all some of the story of what certain athletes do. You know what I'm saying, to get higher. And now I'm gonna tell y'all something. To some of y'all LeBron James fans, once this man retired, I'm gonna say allegedly, fair use, because this is YouTube, allegedly. All I'm gonna say, When this man retire, y'all go see what's up. Y'all go see what's up. Everything that's been hidden, it's gonna come out. Best believe that. It's gonna come out. And he's not the only one. It's some of y'all other favorite players that's in that group too. And they do so many demonic things. And I'm gonna even show a video of Derrick Rose talking about it now. You know what I'm saying? He was on a podcast. I forgot what the podcast called. And he said, I figure out why you call yourself the answer because of Allen Iverson. Well, Pretty Brown Eyes, I used to get that a lot growing up, man. I used to get that a lot. Well, no, she's not in the building, Rob Boy. I think she's upset with me, man. She's not in the building tonight, man. I think she's upset with me because I fell asleep on live last night, bro. But yeah, bro. But yeah, Pretty Brown Eyes. That's one of the reasons why I call myself the answer, because Allen Iverson is my favorite player. You know what I'm saying? And they used to call me AI growing up because I played just like him. I try to imitate everything, bro. The braids, the sleeve, everything. That was my boy. That was my boy growing up, man. They called me that in the hood because I was doing my thing. But this man, let me show y'all. I'm gonna show the screen and I'm gonna show y'all what's really going on out here, man. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something else too. Y'all remember that player OJ Mayo? OJ Mayo, right? They try to say allegedly that he went against the drug policy of the NBA. He was doing some type of drug, and even Josh Howard, you know, they try to knock him out because of Josh Howard, and they got him out the league. But it's a reason why they knock these players out the league, bro, because they're not trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to they're not trying to do that wicked stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't believe me, watch this. Watch this. This a man that was in this a man that was in the NBA. I'm pretty sure Kwame know who this is. Hold on. Let's see.
In fact,
it's a price you got to pay for that. It's a level of commitment you got to give to yourself and to the game to get to those levels. You know, so I appreciate it though. I enjoyed all of it. You know what I mean? The experiences and everything. It helped me grow into who I am today as a man. But I think the biggest thing for me was just locking in, bro. Locking into learning the game, learning the business, learning the business side of it, and everything else would follow. Like I had great flashes in the league. You know what I mean? A lot of people.
Now you did, especially in New York.
Man, I thought you was going to get this here, Dallas, the New York situation.
He was killing
but
New York.
Everybody know, bro. You got that small window in the league. You got that small. And when you in that position, you got to take full advantage of it. You know what I mean? It don't matter if you get out the league, because I got out the league my fourth year. I was out the league.
Tell people how hard it is when you get out the league. 'Cause I got out the league and then I got back for a 10-day here and there. Tell them how hard it is to get back in the league, bro. It's like almost impossible.
They say it's like hitting the lottery, getting to the league, and I feel them when you say that. But
now let me pause this way quick. Let me say something on this, y'all. Let me say something on this. Now, do y'all remember when Kwame said stars are made, they're not born? I think he said stars are made, they're not born, right? So it's so many players in the league, bro, that's cold-blooded, bro, to where they can be a superstar. Trust me. It's a lot of stars that can be a superstar, bro. I mean, players that could be superstars, but they're chosen. They're chosen. It can only be one. And I'm going to play, after this video, I'm going to play another video, and y'all can have y'all own opinion on it. I'm going to drop the link later. Y'all can have y'all own opinion up. Any of y'all could come up and challenge the video, whatever the case may be. All I want y'all to do tonight, bro, is just get into your thinking. Get into your thinking tonight, bro. Because just like, because I'm a believer. I believe in God. So that's just me. I'm just telling you a little bit about myself. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm pretty sure some other people on this app, hey, I'm not judging you, but some people might not believe in them. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, salute to you, Bell. Salute to you, man. But all I'm gonna say is, it was another player that I'm gonna play that video after this. You know, they say he was better than not Allen Iverson. They say he was better than Michael Jordan. But he ended up passing away. Hold on, what do you say? Dang, I can't even read that. You said, let me go up. Hold on. You said the answer there are many, but design is chosen like a lot of things in life, chosen by the go along, get along game. And that's facts, Cutting Edge. It's a lot of players in the NBA, bro, that could be superstars. Trust me, bro. It's another dude I went to school with, CJ Miles. He could have been a superstar. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm gonna say is I got another video I'm gonna play after this, and I just want y'all to get into your thinking mode, bro. Think about what I'm gonna play. Think about it when I play it, bro, because it's kind of odd that this man was number 2 coming out. I think he was coming out in the late 80s. He's supposed to be the second round pick for the Boston Celtics back in the 80s. I think around the time MJ got drafted. It's kind of weird, but I play the video after this. So let me see. Miss Cynthia with the $4.99. She says you support young man. I appreciate that, Miss Cynthia. I really do appreciate that. Cutner said, my boy heard of Sebastian Telfair. That boy was cold, but the go along with it had other players. Oh yeah, I'll talk about that too after I play this, man. About what's going on with him, man. I think they trying to take Sebastian Telfair on you know, trying to humiliate himself, humiliation ritual. They got him looking bad out here, Jack. Hold on.
You know, you can put a plan together in the 6th, 5th, 6th grade, 7th grade. You can get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, which is still hard. Don't get me wrong, but to get out of the league and to get back, that's really like hitting the lottery, bro. Like,
it's just almost impossible, bro.
Yeah,
because there's so many coming in every year. And
they like new shit, bro. They like new shit. They like toys, bro. They like new shit.
That's just how it is, bro. And you know how, bro, like my 3rd, 4th year, I was out the league. I had to go through the G League route. I went to Westchester. It was so much away from the game that I had to do to get back in that position, though, bro. It was so much prayer, bro, I was doing. It was so much mental work I was doing. It was so much visualizing. On top of the 5 a.m.s, on top of the 3 a days, bro. It was so much I had to do just to get back in position. You feel me? So if you in that position, man, take full advantage of it, bro. Like, it's not guaranteed. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you think you are. Like, it's not guaranteed, bro. Like, take advantage of it. Take full advantage of it. But like, I always tell people, like, man, you made it to the league, bro. It's a whole, like, they don't put the emphasis on it. I feel like we should get, because it's
1%.
It's a prestigious fraternity, bro. Like, straight up, it's not. It's just something that ain't easy to do. So I commend everybody.
I look at it like everybody in the world who ever played basketball wanted to go to the NBA, bro. All right,
I'm gonna pause it right here. I gotta give a shout out to the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm for to start making more lives like this. I'm gonna bring the truth out. Man. I know I play around sometime on this app. Shout out to I can't even see it. Was that Belt? Oh yeah. Shout out to Belt, man, with the 1999. Salute to the real. I appreciate that, bro. Real talk. I appreciate that, bro. Trust me, bro. I'm gonna come out with more videos like this, bro. Now I might play every now and then, you know what I'm saying, just to joke around and stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell the truth on a lot of these things, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Again, shout out to KB, bro. Hey, KB, you tried to tell some of these people, man. You tried to tell them, man. But hey, you can't lead everybody to the water, man.
Kid from every state, from across seas, everything. And some of the people that got to do that, bro, it's a small list, bro. It's 1%, bro.
So I just feel like it needs to be more respect on the guys who they don't look at as the so-called superstars. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because it's so much going on, bro. Like, and I don't even want to get into all that, but a lot of, like, bro, like, some niggas, bro, some superstars took a different route. I'm gonna be real.
Like, real shit.
Some superstars.
Okay, look, y'all. Okay, I paused it for a reason. Everybody that's listening right now, pay attention on what he about to say, bro. Pay attention now. Pay attention. Watch this. And watch this.
Stars took a different route, and I ain't get on here to talk about that much. But some of that shit come with some demonic shit, some dark shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Some of that shit, like it get real, you know. So I appreciate my journey. I appreciate my career. I appreciate my legacy, because I also stood for a lot, and I took a lot of hits for who I was as a person too. Like, I don't talk about the vaccine situation a lot, but I didn't get the vaccine, bro. I took it real. I went through a lot with that. You know what I mean? In Dallas, after I really established myself in Dallas.
They held that against you?
Okay, let me pause again, boy. Y'all, I appreciate that, boy. Y'all cutting up tonight. Hey, shout out to Pretty Brown Eyes, man. Thank you, baby girl. She said happy holidays. Oh, with the 20, she said happy holidays to you in the chat. I appreciate that. Thank you, Pretty Brown Eyes. Appreciate that.
Yeah, you know, like, yeah, like, and I don't really get into it a lot on camera because I still respect that organization a lot, bro. That organization did a lot for me and my family. You know, I love the Dallas Mavericks, but I think it was bigger than the Dallas Mavericks. It wasn't just the Dallas Mavericks that held it against. It was bigger than that. It was a whole agenda in place for anyone who didn't conform to getting the vaccine. And I ain't pro-vaccine. You feel me? Like, I got people in my family. My mom I got people in my family that got the vaccination just out of, you know, I don't know if it might have been fear or concern or what, but I decided not to. I got kids. I had to explain to them that I just don't. I don't agree with, you know, anybody telling you to do something that go against your will, go against your belief system. And I'm not gonna get it. I just stood on that. And that ain't me judging anybody that did get it. That was just something that I did in the midst of me being at one of the highest points of my career. And I never really got on camera and talked about that a lot. Because I was still playing in the league. So I shut up a little bit. You know what I mean? I shut up in the sense of, all right, let me play the game and let me not shoot myself in the foot even more by getting on camera and getting on these interviews and talking about it. But I can talk about it now. And that was a real situation, bro. I'm coming in every day with my own locker room, you know what I mean? And just having to fight all of those thoughts and, damn, am I gonna stand on this? Am I not? And still stand on it. You know, I built a higher level of self-respect, you know what I mean? So you gotta really stand for something. You gotta know who you are in that league. It's irrelevant now. Like, I wish I was around now where it was like, man, that's.
Man, listen, y'all, pay attention now. Pay attention what he finna say, though. He finna say some more good stuff. I'm gonna shout out to Miss Cynthia again with the 999. Blessings to be a blessing. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Real talk. Thank y'all for supporting me. Real talk. Real talk. And I'm gonna say this too before I start this back. To the one that's the lady that keep talking about me, man, because you talk about my basketball. You talking about my basketball career for a minute, lady. Like you actually know me. And see, it's a lot of stuff that you don't know about me, lady, that keep talking about me. Oh, Miss Cynthia, this is Trey Brooks. This is Trey Brooks. He played for about 2 years with the Utah Jazz. I think 2 or 3 years, and then he came to Dallas and he played with us for a good amount of years, to where he been in the league for over about 11 years, and they got him out the league because the reason why I'm playing this video, because he's telling y'all the truth behind the scenes, what's going on behind the scenes of the NBA. And also they had blackballed him from the NBA because he came out with interviews in the past. And when he was in Dallas, when he was playing for us out here in Dallas, they got mad at him because he didn't take the the COVID shot. You know what I'm saying? He didn't take the COVID shot. And how certain things, if you ain't no superstar and all that, you don't go with the go along, get along game. They can make it worse for you. They can blackball you. They can kick you out the league like they did OJ Mayo and some other players that was great. Josh Howard, DeMarcus Cousins. You know what I'm saying? I can go down a list, man, with this. I'm gonna drop the link, Russell. Give me a few minutes. I'm gonna drop the link. Yeah, man, this stuff is real, y'all. Real talk. This stuff is real, bro.
That's just irrelevant, you know. So
It's a fact.
all of those things, bro. Like that's what I got on here to talk about. Really, all of those things. You asked about my career, man. It's so much that I can go into. Where it was like, man, this affected that affected this. At the end of the day, I still don't point the finger. You know, I did a lot to land me in situations that was good, and I did a lot to land me in unfortunate situations. So,
yeah.
Talk about
I'm in the process of making a little docu-series too. So,
that's fire.
You are making a little
look out for
documentary?
that. That's gonna be more in the future, huh?
You got a documentary coming out soon?
Yeah, that's gonna be more. It's gonna probably be like sometime next summer, but yeah,
Okay,
I'm in the process.
Oh, yeah, we tapped in. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Talk about
really
your journey.
everything.
Talk about your journey going overseas to Puerto Rico and China. Like, what made you make that decision to go overseas?
I didn't really want to. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, just growing up and like you said, making it to the league at such a young age and 19, and you know, that was my end all be all for real. Was the league. And I didn't never really understand the overseas game until I went over there and experienced it. And I'm glad I did, you know, but it was great experiences. China was cool. I feel like the organization that I was with didn't fit me, but I did play well. I played well over there, but they had two national team guards already. And they kind of made it seem like that I was gonna come over and really, you know, had a ball in my hands a lot. And kind of be the guy that was, you know, running the show, directing, leading, being the guy with the ball. When I got over there, I played real well, like the first 2-3 games, and they was going crazy, like all the fans, MVP and all this, and then coach just switched up for me, girl, stop playing me, all types of shit. So I was like,
now overseas,
they don't really want
bro. All right, let me say this though. I'm gonna play another video that I'm gonna open up y'all mind. Russell, I dropped the link, bro. If you want to come up here and say what's on your mind, brother. Now I'm gonna play another video. Man. I want y'all to pay attention to. And this is very important. This is very important. Very important. And my boy Trey Brooks, he play overseas right now because they, like I said, they blackballed him from the NBA. And when you're not a superstar, like I said, when you're not a superstar, you know what I'm saying? They excuse me. they do stuff like that. They do stuff like that. They could blackball you and all types of stuff, mess with your money, mess with your contracts. You know what I'm saying? And it's wicked, bro. It's wicked. And like I said, watch. When LeBron James retire, just watch. Just watch. It's gonna all come out. And there's some other players that's with him in that group. Just watch. Just watch. I see you in the back. Just give me a few minutes. I'm gonna bring you up. Just give me a few minutes.
Yeah, they don't really want you coming over there and messing with what they got going on, you know? Unless you really land in a situation where you got a real relationship with the coach. Y'all done built the relationship away from the court, and there's an agreement in that, you know, in that standpoint. But as far as like experience in China, bro, that was, you know, surreal, bro. Like just going, like realizing I'm over here in China for real, just hooping. You know what I mean? Like that was just a whole different situation.
Where you was at? Where you was at in China?
Huh?
Where you was at in China?
I was in Guangdong.
Okay.
Who was your other
boy?
Yo, who was your other American your team though? Who's the other American in your team? The other American.
Yeah, let me land my plane. Let me land my plane. Hey, that's gonna be the next that's gonna be the next thing everybody talking about me on YouTube, man. The answer. Let me land my plane. Let me land my plane. Huh? Yeah, let me land my plane. But look, man, I'm gonna finish this up a little bit. I'm gonna play about another 2 or 3 minutes of this, and then I need to go find my I need to go find my other video right quick. I thought I had it in the back right quick. So let me finish playing my boy Trey Brooks, man. Shout out to Trey Brooks, man. If you seeing this, bro, shout out to you, homie. Keep doing your thing, bro. Don't let them get you. Don't let them beat you down. None of that, bro. Keep doing your thing, bro. No, I rock with you, nigga.
Eric Moreland,
Okay.
Baisley, Darius Baisley,
Okay.
and damn, I forgot the
Yeah, 4 Americans.
Gilwater, Troy Gilwater, Eric Moreland, and Darius Baisley. Yep.
Okay.
Hey, that first second when you get off the plane overseas after you come from the NBA, you be like, man, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Bro?
Don't nobody understand it, bro.
I was like, I'm in fucking Israel right now, bro. What the fuck am I doing, bro?
Israel fire though.
But it's just a shock, bro. You don't expect to be overseas, bro. You expect to be in a league, my nigga. That shit.
And that was the biggest thing, you know, like they just check your ego for real. They just check your ego and you know, it ain't really that big of a deal, honestly.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
they really ain't. But you just
it really ain't that big of a deal. Folks still look at you as like, damn, you feel me? You made it, such and such. That's such and such. It's just us.
It's us,
and that's
bro.
how we wired. You know, like we grew up, bro. We grew up in America, bro, watching Kobe and Ivo, and you feel me? We grew up in America.
Ain't want to
bro,
play
like,
Guangdom Dong. What you say? Where you
yeah,
going?
Guangdong, bro. Like no disrespect.
Guangdong.
Let me pause this, man. My boy Trey Brooks still built like he was when he came in. He stayed fit, what? Already. I'm trying to stay fit too, dog. What's going on, Russell?
What's going on, Pimp? Man, I just came up here to holler at you for a hot second. Man, I see my little young player up here, man. Goddamn me cooking, man. Do your thing, though, man. Do your thing, man. I just can't give you props, man. I'm down here with my family. So I'm just chilling, man. You know.
I appreciate that, man. Oh, you out here in Texas?
No, man. I'm in the NO, baby. I'm in the NO, man. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just down here with my family. Just chilling. You know how it go.
Already, yeah. I'm trying to tell a little truth what's going on behind the scenes of this industry, man. Basketball, NBA, NFL. Yeah, man. So I gotta go back and rewatch it, man. But I gotta go back and rewatch it. I know y'all was talking about some real shit for the last 2 days. I missed it, man, because I've been preparing to come down here, but back and rewatching everything and see what's going on. But man, keep doing your thing, man. Listen, man, you're growing, man. You're doing your thing. You're making your own content, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got rid of that walrus. So shit, man, just keep growing, baby. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, I'm just doing my thing, bro. I ain't worried about these people, man. They something else, man. They something else, bro.
Yeah, but man, let me go. Huh?
You seen the time my cousin came up yesterday. Pete Grove.
Nah, man. See, that's what I'm saying. I missed everything, man. Listen, I seen little clips. I seen my baby mama was up there, so you know I got to go back and watch it, man. But like I say, man, I was preparing to come out here. I had to drive out here, and I'm out here kicking with my folks. I ain't want to fuck with it. I just came up here to chop it up with you for a minute, let you know, man. Hey, man, I see you, man. You doing your thing, man. You standing in your own lane. You keeping it player, man. That's what I like about you, man. Fuck all that bullshit, man. Shit, man. Just focus on you, you know. Fuck all the bullshit.
Appreciate that, big bro. Real talk. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. But let me hop off, man. We out here partying like a motherfucker, man. I'ma holler at you, no pimp.
Yeah, be safe. Hey, enjoy your time. Be safe out there now, man. Salute to Russell, man. Salute to Russell. And let me see, Bap, you said answer. You said you know, or let me see, you know, or have been around African hoopers. Yeah. Yeah, I've been around some African hoopers. I even hooped with some African hoopers, man. That was my I had 2 partners, man. That was cold blooded, man. They were about 6'9". Both of them about 6'9", man. They were twins. Yeah. I've been around some African hoopers. Yeah, I even know another African hooper that when I was playing semi-pro, and he went overseas. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, heck yo. Let me see, man. Drop a super sticker. So how do I even do that, Raw boy? I'm still getting used to this thing. But let me finish playing Trey Brooks. I gotta find this other video, y'all. So let me finish playing this.
Bro, I'm one trying to go there though, bro. Like I just wasn't like, but I'm glad that I did, and I appreciate how they treated me there. They treated me great. They treated me great outside of just how the situation ended up on the court. Off the court, I had no issues. Yeah. And then Puerto Rico, love Puerto Rico. It's hot, you know what I mean? The weather, bro. It just was. It reminded me of America. Puerto Rico was easy because it reminded me of vacation. America. Yeah, it's like vacation spot. Like I took wifey and the kids there. Like 3-4 times we done been to Puerto Rico. So that was easy. And I wasn't over there long. So I haven't really experienced overseas.
He never did like a 10-month bid, bro. He'll know how that feels.
I ain't did a real bid. Bid, bro.
Don't ever do it.
and I gotta be honest with that. Like I can't really sit here and be like, yo, they're overseas. But I have been. I've experienced the emotions though. I experienced going away from the family and having to be away for 5 months. I did think 5 months in China.
Okay, that's good.
It's real, bro. You learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about yourself in those times. You gotta tap into something deeper.
You find out how much you really love basketball. Shit.
Yeah.
You got a lot of me time. You got a lot of me time out there overseas.
Yeah, sure.
A lot of time to yourself. Shit, difficult.
All right, bro. We gotta talk about this one scene, bro. How you feel about the one scene? You been tapped in a little bit? You been watching?
Yeah, my first time watching it was this last one they had in Jersey.
How you feel about the event?
I love it. I love it, bro. That's right up my alley, bro. I grew up playing ones. Like we did that almost every day. So like I get what people saying.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move to the next video. Shout out to my homeboy Trey Brooks. Shout out to my homie. What's up, Monique Hill? How you doing tonight? Baby girl? I'm going to play this next video. Let me find it right quick. Y'all give me a few seconds. As I'm trying to find this video, let me remove this so I can go find it. Let me remove this. Let me see. And as I'm trying to find this video, let me play this song right quick. Let me play this song by Tupac as I'm trying to go find this video right quick. Y'all give me a few minutes. Give me a few minutes. Hang on. Let me see.
Now to our confidential sources on the inside.
Brothers in black crime, brothers in packs, John, present rights high. Roped up the ass why? Watching our own downfall, witness the end. It's like we don't believe in God, cause we living in sin. I asked my homie on the block why he strapped, he laughed, pointed his pistol as the cop called, passed the blast. It's just another murder. Nobody mourns no more. My teardrops getting bigger, but can't figure what I'm crying for. Is it the miniature caskets, little babies? Victims of a straight from drug dealers gone crazy. Maybe it's just the drugs, visions of how the block was. Crack came and it was strange how it rocked us. Perhaps the underlying facts they hide explain genocide. It's when we ride on our own kind. What is it we all fear? Reflections in the mirror. We can't escape fate. The end is getting nearer. Who do you believe in? I put my faith in God, blessed is still breathing. Even though it's hard, that's who I believe in. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the grieving. Who you believe in? Who do you believe in? I put my faith in God, blessed is still breathing. Even though it's hard, that's who I believe in. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the grieving. Who you believe in?
So far I done witnessed too many dead niggas in caskets with their chest plates stretched like elastic. And what's worse, I'm on front line, holding down Camp Still Nash. You heard my cousin, one of the old heads from the block, just came home October 95 back in Yardsville, stuck with a 3 to 5 if he don't act up. Now he realized if you don't stay wise, then in this game you fuck. Talk to my baby girl, give me the word on what she heard. One of the grimy snitching diamond, a suit pigeon. I talked to him, he said he did. My man said he did. In fact, he's sure, cause he just came home off a big.
Now tell me, who you believe in? I put my faith in God, blessed and still breathing. And even though it's hard, that's who I believe in. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the grieving. Who you believe in? Who do you believe in? I put my faith in God, blessed and still breathing. And even though it's hard, that's who I believe in. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the grieving. Who do you believe in? Who do you believe in? Who do you believe in? God bless. Is it Buddha?
Now to our confidential sources on the inside.
Brothers in black crime, brothers in packs, jumpers, everybody's high. Roped up to ask why, watching our own downfall, witness the end. It's like we don't believe in God, cause we live in sin. I asked my homie on the block why he strapped, he laughed, pointed his pistol as the cop called him past.
Alright. Hold on, y'all. Let me find this. Hang on. Let's see. Hang on. Let me find this. Wait. I'm still looking for the video. I thought I already had it in my stash. God dang, my nigga. Why this thing's not coming up? Okay, here we go. So that's 11:38. All right. Okay. So let me share the screen. I found my video that I was looking for. Let me see. Cynthia's show will surprise how many do that keep it funky. Okay, hang on right quick. Let me see. Share screen. Let's see. All right, share. Fair use, YouTube. Fair use. Shout out to my boy Black Balloon. I had hit you up, bro. Hopefully you see my email, bro. I'm gonna go over your little live, man. I know you ain't gonna really trip about this, bro. I'm gonna go over your little live, bro, about this right here. And it's the only video that I'm gonna go over tonight. But fair use. Shout out to you, bro. And this is what I'm gonna say. I want y'all to understand what I'm about to play. But this was a guy that was supposed to have been better than Michael Jordan, right? But you know what? Let me just shut up and I'll just play the video and y'all have your own thoughts on this. All right? Y'all have your own thoughts on this, man.
Hey, what is going on with y'all, man? It's Black Balloon, and I'm coming back with another video, man. I'm blessed to be back here, blessed to be able to drop these videos, and y'all always support me, man. I cannot say it enough. Thankful to God that we are here. Please, yes. All right. So look, now that we got that out of the way, we're gonna kind of, use this video to get a little bit back, toward the usual videos we would drop on Sundays, right? So as y'all can see on the screen, this is Lynn Bias. Now, someone requested me to do this video maybe about 2 weeks ago. And I was like, yeah, that's a video I want to move up on my list because.
All right, before I play this, before I finish the video, let me ask some of y'all in the chat. Let me ask some of y'all in the chat that was born around that time, because I'm a 90s baby, right? even though I'm young, I like to do my research because I'm a basketball head, and I knew about Len Bias. So any of y'all was born around that time. To some of y'all in the chat, did y'all know Len Bias? Did y'all know? Now, to some of y'all that was born around time, or y'all probably was in y'all late 20s, early 30s, or whatever around that time. How did y'all feel? To some, I'm gonna drop the link again after I get done with this. I want to know y'all thoughts on this story because when I looked at it, it seemed kind of weird to me. I don't believe what they were trying to say about Len Bias. I think I'm gonna just play the video.
I never quite researched his story the way that I just did. Into the NBA, we're going into the sports world with this one. Now, not everybody knows who Len Bias was because he never made it to the NBA. He did get drafted, but he never played a game. But he was the guy that was compared to Michael Jordan. And, you know, a lot of people thought he was actually better or was going to be better than Michael Jordan. You know, I guess a lot of just different opinions on Len Bias, right? Now, a lot of you may have heard your story and just never decided to look into it. You know, young black dude, 22 years old, overdosed on cocaine. You know, and that was it. You know, when you think about that time, seems kind of fairly normal. Boom, you went with the story and that was that, right? So this video, you know, like I said, if you don't know who he is, this is one of those videos where the detective will start to come out in you regardless because the story is actually deep. If you listen closely, this is one of those really detailed kind of stories where we have to pick apart the clip that shows the news report before they even knew why he died. You know, before they knew it was an overdose, so on and so on. We're really going to get into what happened. Like, this is really detailed. And it was actually like, every time I get a video like this, I get excited because I know, boom, I get to go in. We get to go in. It's going to be a lot. You know, it's going to be a really interesting video. Something that I know a lot of people don't know about, you know, unless you kind of pay attention to the NBA and the sports world around the 80s, especially with the Celtics and the Michael Jordan comparisons out of Len Bias, right? I know y'all might hear my cat in the background, but excuse that. So I don't want to talk too much in this beginning, but this video, I kind of had to introduce y'all to it so we can jump right into the news clip as it happened back in that time. So once again, man, I think this is really going to be a
Now, y'all pay attention now. Pay attention. Pay attention what they're about to say. On this story right here, to some of y'all don't know Len Bias, pay attention to what they saying, and let me pick your brain. Y'all tell me that because when I seen this story a long time ago, man, I always been like, I don't know about that, bro. It sounds kind of weird. But hey, y'all choose it for yourself, man. Man, when did my thing? Hold on, bro. What the fuck?
news clip as it. Wheeling Memorial Hospital. Let's jump right into this first clip. Check this out.
Now, from Television 9, Washington's news station, this is Eyewitness News at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Bob Dolan.
I'm Andrea Roon. A local success story took a tragic turn this morning. Len Bias, the Maryland University basketball star on his way to becoming a world champion Boston Celtic, died of an apparent heart attack today at Wheeling Memorial Hospital in Prince George's County. Dave Statter is at the College Park campus of the University of Maryland with this live update.
Andrea, this is Washington Hall. This is where Len Bias collapsed early this morning in this dormitory here on the University of Maryland campus. He was talking to some friends early this morning when he collapsed. Doctors say he died of a heart attack, cardiopulmonary arrest, but what that means or what caused that heart attack, we don't know. And at this point, we don't know what the real cause of death for this 22-year-old rising star of the Maryland basketball team and eventually the Boston Celtics. Bias was rushed to Leland Hospital early this morning by ambulance. Following him to the hospital were friends and relatives and fellow basketball players from the University of Maryland campus. A lot of people came from the nearby Adelphi community. Bias went to Northwestern High School, not far from the hospital. Many of his friends showed up at the hospital. Obviously, very upset over this news and this latest turn.
Cardiorespiratory arrest. It's now a coroner's case. the body will be sent to Baltimore. Further information will come out.
He took the body to the medical examiner's office in Baltimore, where an autopsy will be performed. The cause of the death, not just investigating this death, just a routine death investigation at this point. They came to Washington Hall here at the University of Maryland to talk to friends and talk to anybody who knows about Bias's whereabouts in the last couple of hours.
All right, y'all. Now, that was the news clip as it happened about Len Bias' death, right? Now, I want to read the first couple of sentences from the article, which I found to be very interesting. This is not the first article. I mean, this is not the only article we're going to read from. I also found something that his mom said that was, to me, kind of blew this thing wide open once we get toward that part of the story. I also got another clip of news as it happened back in 1986 of the final hours of Len Bias' death and his life, basically, the last couple of hours he was alive. Bunch of red flags in that clip. We're going to get to it, but that clip is really going to show us a lot of, just like questionable things that happen. It's really going to make you kind of question how he died, and it'll really kind of tie things together that this wasn't such a natural death. This really might have been a sacrifice for the Celtics organization. But before we get into all that, check this out. It says on June 19, 1986, one of college basketball's most promising young players, Len Bias, died from cardiac arrhythmia, induced by a cocaine overdose. 2 days earlier, he had been selected as the second overall pick in the NBA draft by the Boston Celtics. He was 22 years old. Did y'all just catch all that? Just right there. Check it out. 2 days before he died, he was selected as the second number 2 overall pick at 22 years old. As soon as this article started, and I was just like, oh, wow, the numbers are right there in your face. They don't even have to be threes, but when they line up like this, you can't dismiss that. 2 days before he was drafted, the number 2 pick, the number 2 pick, he was 22 years old. All of these twos, it already been a long-time drug user. So, but this said Bias had not been a long-time drug user. It says he showed no signs of heart complications. In fact, the autopsy revealed that in hours preceding his death, he had not consumed any alcohol or taken any other drugs. And it's possible that he died the first time he tried cocaine, which I don't know.
Okay, did y'all hear that? I see the ones in the chat. Six eight, bro, had the same type of skills of MJ, if not better. If not better, he was supposed to be better than MJ. You telling me a man that never did drugs, all of a sudden, a day before draft, he overdosed. He overdosed. You know how much money a dealer could make if he/she sold a story about selling MJ drugs? Listen, man. Len Bias, bro. This dude, they said he was better than MJ, bro. All right? You telling me a day before draft, this man overdosed, right? And then they said that the autopsy, he didn't have anything on his nose. He didn't sniff anything or nothing like that. They said that the man had the drugs in his stomach. Seemed like somebody probably some niggas probably gained up on him allegedly and stuffed it in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm gonna let the video speak for itself, man. Because that story sounds so stupid to me, bro. A man that never did drugs, very athletic, was supposed to go second pick in that draft. What's up, Slim? What's up, Pick and Choose? How you doing, brother? A man was supposed to go second pick in that draft at that time in the 80s to Boston Celtics. It's a number game. It's a number game. It's a number game. But hold on. Hold on.
I'm not sure if I believe that completely. Also, if I'm not mistaken, he didn't have it in his nostril or anything. It was in his stomach, and it was up to, I think, a couple of grams of cocaine. Bias's death also...
Did y'all hear that? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Miss? Let me see. Dang, can't see my comments. How you doing, Miss Chicago? How you doing tonight? What's up, Black? I see you up here, my boy. What's up, Black? Now look, y'all. My boy just said that the article said the man did not have nothing on his nose. MJ didn't want anyone to be better than him. Facts. They said the man didn't have nothing on his nose. That's what the autopsy said. The man never did drugs in his life. But you telling me all of a sudden, a day before draft, he overdosed. I'm gonna let y'all think. I'm gonna let y'all have y'all little brainstorm on that, because that kind of sound odd to me though. That don't seem right.
Also came at a pivotal moment in the U.S. government's war on drugs. In the summer of 1986, crack cocaine was a topic at the forefront of countless mainstream news outlets, and Bias had been one of the most watched, promising prospects in sports. As a result, he became, in effect, the face of the war on drugs. Despite consuming cocaine as a powder rather than in crack form, in the end, Len Bias's death was used to help push anti-drug and anti-crime legislation that unfairly targeted Black Americans. Think about that. They named him at his death to be the face of the war on drugs in America. Think about that. So this is already way bigger than just some kid ODing on cocaine at the age of 22.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Let me pause this. Hey, Terran, bro. He wasn't a rookie, bro. Him and MJ to come out the same year. They both went at each other in college. And then in college, if you go back and look at the story, bro, they say he was down there better than Michael Jordan. He was taller. He was also MJ wasn't even number one pick. I think MJ was like the number 5th or 6th pick. MJ wasn't even the number one pick. This man was supposed to been better than Michael Jordan. He was supposed to go second pick. If you go look at that story, Terran, they say he was better than MJ, bro. That's why I said the story don't sound right. The story don't sound right, but just keep listening, bro. Just keep listening.
Two days after he was drafted, the second pick. I'm going to keep saying that. That already is just ding, 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 ding. Also, he scored 2,000 points while he was at the University of Maryland. And he went back-to-back Conference Player of the Year in 85 and 86. That's twice. Check how many twos that is. He had 2 Conference Player of the Year awards. He scored 2,000 points in his career at Maryland. He was the second pick. He was 22 years old. He died 2 days after the draft. This shit is ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen the numbers align this much. Since we're talking about the number 2 so much, we might as well talk about the second player in 7 years from when Len Bias died back in 1986 that died from a mysterious drug overdose. Now, Len Bias died in 1986. This guy would have died in 1993. 7 years after Len Bias's tragic passing, another Boston Celtic player, this time someone who had actually become a star with the team, died at a young age under mysterious, allegedly drug-related circumstances. Small forward / shooting guard Reggie Lewis, which is this guy right here, he was just 27 when he died on July 27th, 1993, having collapsed while practicing at Brandeis University. The preliminary autopsy did not show any evidence that Lewis used drugs, and he himself denied drug use accusations after he collapsed during the April 1993 playoff game. However, that didn't prevent the doctors responsible for Lewis' autopsy from alleging to the Wall Street Journal that cocaine might have been responsible for the heart damage that eventually killed the Celtics ace. He was 27, and he died on July 27th, 1993. And now if y'all don't find that to be very odd and raise a lot of red flags, 7 to be the number of completion, this guy was 27 and died on the 27th day of the month. It says when the NBA draft came around in June 1986, the Boston Celtics were at the tail end of a major winning streak. They were wrapping up their 3rd NBA championship in 5 years. They won 3 in 5 years. 5 minus 3 is 2, y'all. There's another 2 connection to the story. This is absolutely insane. So this is what it says, real quick, right before we get into this next article. Before we get into this next clip. At some point during the evening, some of Bias's friends dealt out lines of cocaine, and the young basketball star made a decision, perhaps for the first time, to join them. I don't know why he kept putting that in there. At 6:32 in the morning, Bias' childhood friend Brian Triple called 911, which we're going to have that call as well. He was still high.
Okay, let me say this. Okay, let me say this to you. Terran. Now, yes, MJ to MJ, Len Bias would have been, of course, a rookie, right? Let me say this, bro. Let me say this to the ones that's a little lost. All right, hold on. I did my research on this, bro, and I'm not done with the video. You go get the understanding after this video. Now, MJ was drafted. MJ was drafted in 1984. He was the third round. He was the third overall pick, right? Len Bias was supposed to enter the 1986 draft, which is 2 years later, right? And as he was coming up in college, even though before MJ got drafted, they had some good battles. The boy was a beast, right? And they said as he was coming out of the draft, oh snap, he's supposed to be better than MJ. The man was 6'8", had the same skills as MJ, if not better, right? And if y'all can remember, bro, KB said it before. Now, allegedly, the man said that stars are not born, they are created, right? Right? It only could be one. Some of these people already pick and choose what they want to push. They push the agenda in the NBA. Get what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is, yeah. They said that about Clyde Drexler too, bro. But if you go look at the stats, bro, this man had better stats, bro. The nigga scored 2,000 points in college at that time, in that era. This nigga was a beast. He was a beast, bro. He was a beast. And he was going to go before MJ, even though he was in draft class of 1984, and this man was going in draft class 86. He was supposed to go number 1, but he ended up slipping to number 2. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm talking about Len Bias, Leon. But let me finish the video, Taryn. Let me finish the video, bro. Hold up.
Confused and scared. At first, the operator thought it was a prank call. When they realized it wasn't, an ambulance was dispatched. It arrived at the dorm around 6:40 a.m. And with that being said, let's jump into the next clip. Check this out.
The first round draft pick of the world champion Boston Celtics. He appeared to be a clean-cut, born-again Christian, the kind of athlete they'd invite to the White House. But the road to fame was not the only path Bias chose to travel. We now retrace the last hours of Len Bias's life.
Okay, Washington Hall, apartment number 1103. Even a mouth alone, you can hear it next. Len Bias. Never get her back to life. No way he can die. Sure. Please, so quick.
Wednesday, June 18th, 9:54 p.m. New York Air Flight 67 from Boston arrives at National Airport. On board and in first class, Len Bias and his dad. They're besieged by well-wishers and autograph seekers. 10:45 p.m. Bias drops off his father at the family home in Landover, Maryland. In Boston, Bias said the first thing he wanted to do was get home and see his mom. But when he arrived, his mom's not there.
It's ironic, you won't believe this, but I never got to see him before he died. I didn't. No, I was out, and when I had gotten back, and when I had come back home, they said he had just left. And
Terry, I'm gonna say this, Terry, it definitely wasn't no mob, bro. It definitely wasn't no mob, bro. You gotta understand, bro. Listen, bro. The thing that KB said a while back, bro, the go along, get along game, bro. They go way back. This nigga way back, John F. Kennedy. When John F. Kennedy came out about the listen, bro. Allegedly, this is a different topic and another story I'm gonna come out with on down the line, bro. Even bro, if y'all don't believe me, go do your research. Even John F. Kennedy said that he was talking about clones and all types of stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just say that, bro. This stuff goes. He was talking about the go along, get along game way back in the 60s and the 50s, bro. Malcolm X even talked about it, bro. It's old tapes where, the go along, get along game try to get Malcolm X to sell out, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's deeper than this, bro. What we saying, bro? Don't get so lost into entertainment, bro. Don't get so lost into the entertainment side of it, bro. It's things that happen behind the scenes, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro, that is wicked, bro. It's very wicked, bro. It can only be one. Remember that. It can only be one. Remember that. Remember that, bro. Come on, bro. Let me tell you. Let me ask y'all something. Let me ask y'all something, bro. Let me ask y'all something. Let me be very honest tonight. Let me ask y'all something, bro. Now, allegedly, fair use, bro. Allegedly. So y'all don't think that's kind of weird, bro? Back in the, I think the man passed away. Let me look this up so I won't give y'all the wrong date since I'm live, bro. Y'all don't think this weird? I remember that story, bro, when back when Bill Cosby's son had passed away. Okay. Okay, Bill Cosby's son, right? Okay, 27. So let me tell you what's weird, bro. Let me tell you what's weird, bro. And I'm gonna finish my video. I'm gonna tell you what's weird. Bill Cosby, Ennis Cosby. Fair use, YouTube. Fair use. We educational purposes. We just going over some things, allegedly. Now look, bro. Ennis Cosby passed away in 1997, bro. At 27 years old, bro. Right? Right? Go back and look at that story, bro. That don't even sound right how he passed, bro. Go back and look at the story, bro. They said that the man was changing a tire on the side of the road, bro. And a car pulled up, bro, shot the boy to death, bro. Okay? Y'all don't let me ask y'all this, bro. I get that some people be lost in the sauce about some of these so-called celebrities, bro, so-called celebrities. Y'all don't be in y'all room just thinking about like, wait a minute, how did he pass away again? And we talking about people that back in these times got so much money, bro. So much money and protection and all types of stuff, bro. And they kids and parents is dying in a crazy way. MJ, his daddy died in a mafia way. Car got shut up over 50 times. Not just Bill Cosby's son, but who other son that passed away, bro? Go back and look at that story with allegedly what's that dude? The godfather of what's this dude name? The godfather of Soul. Godfather of Soul, bro. His son passed away back in the I think the late 70s, if not early 80s. Got shot. All these Dr. J's son. All these so-called celebrities, bro. All these so-called celebrities, bro. Cousins and sons and wives and all this weird stuff passing away, bro. In a crazy, crazy way. And then all of a sudden when they pass, they move up a level, bro, in they field. They start making more money, all types of stuff, bro. It don't make sense. Allegedly, Dwayne Wade cousin. Go look at Dwayne Wade cousin, his female cousin, bro. When he left Miami and went to Chicago, and then the story came out, that story just vanished. All of a sudden, his female cousin walking out the darn store got shot in the head. And then now all of a sudden, allegedly, the man owned half of freaking Utah Jazz. I'm just saying, bro. I just want y'all to think about some of these stories, bro. I just want y'all to think about some of these stories, bro. It don't seem right. It don't sound right, bro. It don't sound right, bro. Why kill bias when they would make money off of him? Bro, it's a numbers game, bro. It's a numbers game. KB said it before when he came to YouTube, bro. It can only be one, bro. In every era, if y'all notice, bro, in every era, nigga, it was one. Even though you had other superstars, bro, it had to be one, bro. Man, I'm gonna finish playing the video, bro. I'm gonna finish playing the video. I'm gonna let the video speak for itself, Taryn. Hold on.
I always teased him about his long leg. I said, that long leg rascal could have waited for me. And then, we went on. And, he said, well, he said he's going to be back tomorrow. And, we're going to do this, that, and the other.
Bias then drives his silver Datsun sports car back to his dormitory on the campus of the University of Maryland. June 19th, 12:30 a.m. Bias goes to visit a friend, Brian Tribble, at his high-rise apartment close by the Maryland campus. Brian Lee Tribble, a suspected...
Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna pause it right here because Taryn asked me a question. I'm gonna tell you why, bro. I'm gonna tell you why they kept him alive, bro. Listen, bro. Go watch that movie. This is the reason why I got. I'm glad for the questions, bro. This is my Texas homeboy from Fort Worth. I'm glad you asked your questions, bro. When you up there a mega star and you deal with that demonic, allegedly, I'm gonna say fair use, you dealing with that demonic stuff, bro. They give you options, bro. You can sacrifice somebody, or you can do a humiliation ritual, or like for example, if you see certain stars, look at Dwayne Wade. Look what he did to sell his son. Look what he did. Look what he did to sell his son. Look what Magic Johnson do to sell his son. They got options. They could have, bro. I just played a song about Zero. Zero told it. Now listen, if y'all give me a few minutes, if y'all, I know we on some good stuff right now. I'm playing the video, but since Taryn had asked me that question, let me play this song, bro. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. Listen to the lyrics, bro. To some of these artists that's going independent, it's the reason why they're going independent, bro. And trust me, I said this last night, bro. It's even some people that came to me behind the scenes, bro, because I was gonna go overseas, bro, back in the early 2000s. I was gonna go overseas, bro. And what some certain things that were brought to me, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It frightened me, bro. As a believer in God, and I got faith and I believe in God, some stuff that came to me behind the scenes, it frightened me. And let me tell you something else, bro. It's a female that I knew. Beautiful woman. She was mixed. She looked like Sade. Beautiful woman. Could sing out this world. Okay? It was a woman on my route, a female on my route. She told me, bro, out of her own mouth, bro, they wanted to sign her to a record deal. Trust me, I'm a text message away from Mr. Rogers. I heard it all, fam. All right, listen, man. It's a female that I knew on my route, bro. She told me that she could sing out this world, bro. Sing out this world. And she told me that was coming to her, bro, with contracts. And the stuff they wanted her to do, bro, before she signed the contract, she had to do that to get on. It was some wicked, weird stuff, bro, they wanted her to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? But Taryn, you got to understand, bro, just like the music industry, the NBA, NFL, MLB, they all in cohetes, bro. It's not too far-fetched. It's all in cohetes, bro. It's all go along, get along game, bro. It's all of it. Why you think they did KB the way they did KB? Why you think they did him? Why you think they did KB that way, bro? He didn't sell out. He did not sell out. So you know what? If you're not gonna sell out, this is what we're gonna do to your career. They took a lot of his money. They made him out to be the so-called buzz. They humiliated him, try to make him look bad through the media. Bro, it's all the same. It's all the same. When you go against the grain, they try to make you look bad, bro. They try to make you look bad, bro. But since you asked this question, let me play this song by Zero. Fair use, YouTube. I'm not gonna play the whole. I know what to do after this live.
Zero did what? Zero sold his soul? Nah, Zero ain't sold nothing. You see, the verses are for sale. The hooks in the songs are for sale. The performances, that's for sale. But Zero soul? Nah, that ain't for sale. You see, they worked our ancestors' fingers to the bone on the slave plantation. And they stole from us our culture. They stole our language. They stole everything from us. But the one thing that they could not steal was the soul of our people. So what do we look like giving up the only thing we got left, and that's our soul? So nah, Zero ain't sold his soul. If Zero sold anything to the devil, it wasn't nothing but a dream.
Yeah. Never sell my soul. If I would've signed that contract, I'd be richer than rich. But when they say die, I'd have to die face down in that ditch.
Everybody wanna try to bring out the devil in me. What keeps my soul at ease is G.O.D.
If I attended that ceremony, I'd be better off. Find myself a celebrity, but I'd be forever lost.
Everybody wanna try to bring out the devil in me. What keeps my soul at ease is G.O.D.
What good is it for me to gain the world, but yet lose my soul? I would've been a millionaire since 20 years old. I wouldn't have had to pay for all of these diamonds and gold. Just sacrifice one of my people I ain't really know. They say hell is a party that's right under the floor. And even if I live righteous, that's where I gotta go. Sign this contract and my savior won't know me no more. But while I'm living, I'm a king and I'm rolling in dough. Blood in, blood out, that's the rule. The royal penis is clean, I don't even tie my shoe. I wouldn't even get to see none of my Hoover blues. No more Mo City for me, I'd be kicking it with the Jews. It would feel like I'm winning, but in the end I would lose. Keep rolling with G.O.D, my salvation is what I choose. And even though they don't know me everywhere they should, I'm blessed and I'm satisfied I made it out of my hood. If I would've signed that contract, I'd be richer than rich.
Shout out to my boy Zero, bro. I'm gonna say this, bro. Terrence, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Like I said, I ain't say too much about who I know behind the scenes, bro. I gave a few names out, bro, and I've been around some boys that went to the NBA, bro, and all that, bro. I'm gonna be real, bro. I got a cousin that was in the music industry as well, bro. And we first cousins on my daddy's side, bro. My auntie's son. My bad. My auntie's son. My older cousin. They in they early for mid 40s and all that. And listen, bro, he got out of that. He got out of that, and he's a promoter now in H-Town. He owned a couple of restaurants in Houston, bro. But he told me a lot too about the wickedness that's going on in the industry and what they try to come to him about, bro. You gotta understand, bro. It's not just about the music industry, bro. It's all in cohetes, bro. If you notice, like Zero just said, bro, blood in, blood out, right? And basically, some of these people got an expression date because you kind of notice, like, okay, some of these people is dropping like flies, bro, on certain dates. It's all a numbers game, bro. It's a numbers game. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know. You came in late. You came in late, bro. You came in late, bro. I played the video of Trey Brooks, bro. He even talked about the NBA, how evil it is, bro. On certain mega stars, do demonic things, bro. They go up a level, and they be doing this weird demonic things to where they selling themselves. They selling their soul, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like you got to go back and when I end my live. No, I didn't play that video last night. I played it today. I didn't play that particular video yesterday. I played it today. You got to go back and look at the live when I end this live. Go back and look at the live earlier when I first went live, bro. I played the video when he was talking about the demonic and rituals certain players do as megastars. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this allegedly to some of the people that's LeBron James fans. Y'all go see. It ain't just him though. It ain't just him. Y'all go see when he retire. Watch everything that come out. Just watch. It's all a numbers game. Just watch. For use. Let me drop this. I'm gonna finish playing this and let me drop this link, man. I ain't gonna be too long-winded with this, man.
Drug dealer who investigators believe supplied cocaine to Bias and other Maryland athletes. 1:15 a.m. Bias and Tribble leave the apartment and stop at the Town Hall Bar and Liquor Store outside the campus. Bias goes inside and buys 2 six-packs of private stock malt liquor and a bottle of cognac. Mike Cogburn, the man on duty, remembers it well. He says he got Lenny's autograph.
He was real happy. He was excited. He said he was out celebrating, and having a good time. He said he just got back from Boston. He was just out, celebrating with his friend. That's what he said.
And you got his autograph?
And I got his autograph. And we shook hands, and I said, "Take care." And he said, "You bet I will." And then he left.
Hold on before I bring you up, Terry. Hold on. He said, Frank, I like what you said, dog. You said this is why I would not do a beef channel and hate getting into it with any of y'all, and will apologize. We're in a spiritual warfare, and we shouldn't. Dang, bro, what's wrong with this? Hold on, we shouldn't go at each other. And now I'm gonna say this, bro. I like what you said, bro. Right? Because I said this on one of my lives before. I said we in a spiritual warfare, right? And I forgot who this person was, bro. Because when I first started going live, bro, I would talk about some real stuff, bro. And I noticed when I talk about some real stuff, too many people don't tune in like that unless I'm beefing with somebody. I noticed that. And I was just like, you know what I'm saying? So I say, you know what? Because I noticed certain people started coming to my channel and started beefing with me and making up stuff, and then they want to go back and run to their channel and go live. It's some weird stuff, man. It's some weird stuff. And you right about that, bro. I said that before on one of my lives. We're in the spiritual warfare, bro. And the reason why I'm bringing this stuff out, bro, because it's real, dog. This is real. None of this stuff is fake, bro. It's real. They put it right in your face. I don't understand why some people are still confused. They putting it right in your face, bro. I even remember a movie when Denzel Washington came out with back in the freaking 90s. I forgot what was that movie called? That was already showing like what they doing behind the scenes, bro, with the cloning. Man, listen, bro. It's some wicked stuff, bro. Y'all gotta understand, everything is not a myth. It's a reason why these people come out with this stuff, dealing with movies and stuff like this. Why you think they come out with it, bro? You got evil folks that's trying to play God on earth. You got evil folks that's trying to play God on earth. Come on, man. Y'all better pay attention, bro. It's definitely a spiritual warfare out here. Better pick your side. I'm on God's side. What's up, Tim?
All right, let me state my case, man. I'm not debating on the music industry because I'm with you on that. I've heard a lot of stuff. You probably heard a lot of stuff. It's crazy out here. It's a lot of elements in play. I didn't even go on the music thing. I'm with you on that. I think a little context need to be made about the Len Bias situation in the time period of the NBA at that time. If you remember, because I was a baby when a lot of this was going on, but I do remember like how they were trying to market the NBA during the 80s. Because if y'all don't know, the 80s, NBA was like a 5th tier sports league until Magic and Bird thing hit off. Because like they talk about it a lot, like even in the documentary and stuff. But like they used to do tape delay. It was so bad, they used to do tape delay games. So and like the stars would have to go to the radio stations to promote the league like crazy. That was like a thing back then. It wasn't like even like what Magic got for his contract was like world breaking stuff, and it was like pennies on a dollar compared to like the baseball and the football and even hockey at that time. It was a whole bunch of other, like hell, the wrestlers was getting more money than basketball players at one point, you know. So the NBA needed everybody they could get to promote the game. I'm just talking about from the NBA standpoint. Now we talking about go along, get along. That's bigger than NBA. I get that. What I'm saying, I caution people to, instead of trying to find some corporate that's in the NBA, because it wouldn't make sense. because like it wasn't just one person they were marketing at the time until Jordan blew up and became what he was. So because 86, he was at rising star at that time. I think the Jays just came out at that point. When like 85, 86, Jordan 1s and Jordan 2s just came out, and like that was a niche market at that point, you know. So he wasn't what he ended up becoming until like after. What's up?
Let me say this. I ain't finished playing the video. Let me say this though. In the report though, even one of his family members said it was kind of weird. Let me say this. The man never did drugs in his life. It was on the report, the autopsy. He never did drugs in his life, right? It's kind of odd that when they did the autopsy, they said he didn't have nothing coming up his nose or anything like that. They said it was a few grams of cocaine in his stomach, right? So that was kind of weird. So what I'm saying is, like, once I play the full video, you'll see what I'm talking about, bro. It's a numbers game. It's deeper than that, right?
Yeah, I know it's deeper than the NBA. I'm just saying, from the NBA standpoint, that's the last thing they needed, because at that time, but like they end up persevering, because like you had a lot of stars at that time. Like you remember seeing the Converse commercial. They had all those people that was signed up with Converse at that one point. Like shit, Ro Blackman. Yeah, he's a legend down here. He was on that commercial. Like I think Elijah won. It was a whole bunch of cats that was on that commercial. But like they were really trying to get the NBA out of like the third tier, second tier standpoint at that time. That's why they promoted the Magic versus Bird thing so hard. And let's imagine Lynn being on that team, and I mean you had like 6 teams that were just stacked at the time, you know. So what I'm saying, I was really like CC was saying like. MJ had something to do with it. I'm like, man, that don't make sense, because he was already in the league. Why would he be threatened by him if he just started his career? He'll be more threatened by now. If this was Patrick Ewing or somebody, I would believe it, because they were rivals. They went to back-to-back like championships against each other and stuff. That made more sense than like why would they tag? Go ahead.
But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this video. What I'm gonna do is on some of my other lives, I'm gonna bring the other. See, what I should have did was brought the other videos up first before this one. But I would to your question or your concern, I'm gonna bring the other video up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the next week or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because this week is going to be family time, of course, like this Christmas.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring some other things up. It's kind of going to have y'all thinking a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, bro, I get where, you know, some of these mega stars, you know, we because I don't idolize. You know, I like Kevin Durant, my favorite player, Allen Iverson, my favorite player. I don't idolize these people though. I like their talent, and you know, of course, I grew up and like, shoot, you know, I want to hoop like this person, but I'm not for to sit here and do what certain people do, like they do with LeBron James and all these other players. It's kind of weird, you know. It's so weird that you got people idolizing these people like they God, you know, and crying and whining over these people like they really know these people. And to some of y'all LeBron James fans, it's kind of weird. Do y'all remember that the man call y'all bums? He called his own fans bums. It's kind of weird. You can go look it up. Look up the tape.
So let me answer Nitty. Like I get what you're saying, but like still they had like you had a whole bunch, like, because it was people that won between the Magic Bird, like the Rockets. Like shit, the Rockets came out of nowhere and won the championship. Remember that? So I'm like, it was a lot of stars popping up back in the 80s, because they were really promoting the sport because of how down it was. They were promoting the sport like crazy. I'm sorry, I interrupt you.
No, you good. No, it is. You're right. But I'm gonna play a little bit more of the video so y'all can understand the rest of it, because I ain't gonna be too long with it, because it's 10, so I ain't gonna be on this too long. I got tomorrow, but listen, man. All I did was come out with this video tonight because I want y'all to think a little bit, man. Just think a little bit, because some of this stuff is weird. What's going on in the industry, bro? It's not just y'all gotta understand. It's not just the music industry, bro. It's NBA, baseball, NFL. And like I said before, when I first started my live yesterday about this, go look at the movie, Him. It's telling y'all.
Him is crazy. Yeah, him is crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely telling y'all, bro, with these people, bro. Now, what's that cat name? Dang, what's that dude name? I forgot his. Oh, Larry. Is it Larry Johnson?
Larry Johnson.
Yeah, I think it's Larry Johnson.
From the cliff. He from the cliff.
No, not that Larry Johnson. Not that Larry Johnson. Not Larry Johnson. That's from he from I think he's from South Dallas. Not that Larry Johnson. I'm talking about
he was South Dallas. A clip one of them. I thought he repped the clip. My bad. Excuse me.
Yeah, he's from South Dallas. Yeah, because he even got. I used to hoop at his Rick out there. He put out there in South Dallas on Dixon.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is that Larry Johnson that played football, NFL, he used to be.
Yeah, he played for University of Texas too. I believe.
So
yeah.
If y'all listen, man, listen. To some of y'all that's in the chat right now, what I'm trying to say is, bro, go look at the interview he just had not too long ago, bro, talking about the movie Him. And he said this is real. That movie Him was real. It's real. It happens in real life. Go look at the interview if y'all want to believe me tonight. I'm just saying, use y'all brain, bro. They throwing it in your face. Don't get so caught up with the darn lifestyle of these people. Don't get so caught up because, oh, shoot, mega stars and all that dumb stuff, bro. Listen, bro. Some of these people is very demonic, bro. And, you know, they like, but I'm not going to be on too much on this tonight because I got to go work tomorrow, but I'm going to finish playing this video and we're going to close it up.
Oh, you didn't get off, man? Hey, they didn't let you off? Damn, that's crazy.
Head to the knob, bro, man.
Hey, I already know, man. You don't have to talk about it. I already know.
Wish I was off.
Yeah.
But we're gonna finish this thing up here. Hold on. Let me see. And now, Cynthia, they ain't no Mark Cuban. This ain't Mark Cuban.
You do look.
They ain't no Mark.
Yeah, Mark Cuban be old as hell.
Bias and Civil drive back to the Maryland campus. They're stopped for speeding by student law enforcement patrol. The officer recognizes Bias and congratulates him on his success with the Celtics. Then he escorts him back to his dorm. No tickets issued.
1:45 a.m. Bias leaves the dormitory. Football player Keita Covington recalls walking Bias to his car.
I live right here in this building, so he was going out to his car. Matter of fact, it was the opposite of where it is right now, across the way, and I walked right around the corner. Yeah. That was the last time I saw him.
2 a.m. Bias visits this woman, Bernadette Holton, at her home on Capitol Hill. Miss Holton told Channel 4 News Bias spent about an hour with her, made some phone calls, and then left. She went on to say that she first met Bias in February 1983. She says she's lent Bias about $3,000 to $4,000.
4 a.m. Len Bias meets a woman by the name of Christina Johnson at a 7-Eleven about a mile from the campus. She says he tries to talk her into going back to the dorm with him, but she refuses. They're together for about 45 minutes, then he leaves.
5 a.m. Bias returns to his dormitory suite at Washington Hall. Inside, teammates Jeff Baxter and Keith Gatlin. They say they were asleep. Up and awake, fellow players David Gregg and Terry Long, and friend Brian Tribble. The PT prosecutor says there's also a woman present. They gather in Long's room. 6:15 a.m. Bias suffers a seizure. He begins shaking. They drag him into the living room, and Terry Long begins CPR. Terry Long tells Channel 4, "You don't realize how strong Lenny was. You see, none of us had ever seen him sick or in that state before. I just kept waiting for him to get up and say he was all right." 6:32 a.m. Brian Tribble, in a slurred voice, calls 911 for help.
Basic County emergency. 1103 Washington Hall. It's an emergency. It's Len Bias. And he just went to Boston. And he needs some assistance. What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm talking about someone needs, Len Bias needs help. Well, it doesn't matter what his name is. What's the problem? He's not breathing right. What's your name? My name is Brian. Brian what? Tribble. Tribble? Yes, sir. What's your phone number, Brian? Len Bias is real. I don't know what phone number. What's the room number? 1103. 1103? Yes, sir. Please come quick.
6:50 a.m. Bias is brought by ambulance here to Leland Memorial Hospital, where emergency medical teams begin working to revive him.
8:50 a.m. Len Bias is pronounced dead. He was 22 years old. Stunning news to the people of Washington. Shocking news to sports fans all over. As the news spread, police began an exhaustive investigation into Bias's death, and they discovered some strange and startling information. Item 1, the lab report. Traces of cocaine initially found in Bias's urine lead doctors to discover huge amounts of the drug in his blood.
Mr. Bias,
died of cocaine intoxication, which interrupted the normal electrical activity of his brain, which controlled his heartbeat. This resulted in the sudden onset of seizures and cardiac arrest.
Item 2, the cover-up. Back at Bias's dormitory, police on the scene find things unusually clean.
The scene where Mr. Bias died was completely sanitized. Good word. It was completely sanitized. Nothing was there.
Police search a nearby dumpster and uncover some cocaine, a water pipe, and other drug paraphernalia. Then they learn of a conversation between one of the players in the room and Northwestern High School basketball coach Bob Wagner. Wagner is believed to have told the player that if there were anything funny going on in that room, you'd better clean it up.
Oh, shit.
Item 3, police involvement. In another curious development, District Policeman Johnny Walker shows up at the hospital, but nobody remembers calling him.
Listen, like I said, bro, listen, this whole story is weird to me.
It's
very weird.
Can I say one thing? All right. We have to stipulate. This is the 80s. All right. This is the height of the crack epidemic. I'm not saying he was on anything. I'm not saying he was slanging. I'm not saying any of that. But like, if you remember like what Luke, what's up? Hello?
Yeah.
I heard. Yeah, my bad. Like, you remember like what Luke and them used to talk about how they used to, I mean, they'll bet on high school games back in the Gap because they had the bread. A lot of them dope deals was betting on them games when they all cool and everything. I mean, that went on. This is before NIL. This is before like you could use your name to get some bread in your pocket. It was a lot of underhanded stuff going on, especially in the 80s. You know what I'm talking about, Answer. I know you know what I'm talking about because it was going on in the 90s and 2000s to the NIL stuff. It probably still going on to this day. I mean, remember Sam Hurd?
Yeah.
He was, he wanted to triple his money. He was playing. He was like a third string receiver at Cowboys. He went to try to triple his money because like he wanted to stun him, be big and bad, and got caught up. I mean, in the 80s, that really went down. There was a lot of like student athletes who still trying to slang a little bit, do this. Probably never even took drugs. But like, if you got, if one of them rappers peeled off or whatever, something happened, you're gonna OD. I'm not saying he did that. I'm just saying that one looked weird. It might be on some hood stuff where somebody lost some money because of him or some shit like that. That's the vibe I'm getting. Cause I don't get why like the killer that doesn't make sense. Like if they was, let's say the go along get along stuff, right? Which I do believe that does exist. You would want him alive. You would want him playing. Then you would want to kind of ambush him on that thing. Then if he said no on that type of time, that probably would have went down like that. You see what I'm saying?
But that's the same thing you can say about certain big artists. Like I said, all this is in cohesive, bro. Music, sports.
Yeah.
It's the same thing about Michael Jackson or Prince or anybody else you can name. Like all these so-called weird deaths they bringing up, bro. If you want to say they want to keep making money off these people, and then the way they so-called passing away, if it's all about money, I'm trying to tell you, bro. The main thing is, bro, most of these people that go the other way, that just demonic stuff, they all have an expression date, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh no, I understand that.
So is like I feel like my opinion on that what happened to old boy, bro, because like I said in the autopsy, but they said this man never did drugs in his life. It's kind of odd that if even if you go off your logic, if you say if you're on some hood stuff or this and that, and okay,
and let me clarify when I said hood stuff, I'm just saying underworld type stuff. I ain't even saying like black on black or anything like that. I'm talking about like mob related, anything criminal on that level where like somebody was betting on them. Somebody he heard somebody money thing. He talked to the wrong girl or something like that. I'm not saying that's the case because I mean you listen to what they were saying. He was going to multiple women, trying to holler them, trying to be a night. He was doing the college thing, which is understandable. It might be one of them girls that was connected to somebody because back then that's how it went down. You know what I mean? What I'm saying is like, here's what, like when you talking about Prince, MJ, and all the stars that died, like some crazy stuff. a lot of times that happens after the first, because the first contract is how they get you. You know that because you talking about the music industry. That first contract, that's how they get you locked in. Then all of a sudden you gotta go to these industry parties that's ran by these little weirdos and all this stuff. That's when they play around with you. Then we start saying no and start disagreeing. That they'll get you up at the industry, or they get you up out of this mortal realm, 1 to 2. That's how it usually work. Like him that happened at that early. It's something else got to be going on. It can't be like I ain't gonna say it can't be. It's highly unlikely, just because they would have been wanting to get some bread off of him and to push the agenda of making the NBA what it became later on. See what I'm saying?
I got what you're saying. You got a good point too. But what I'm gonna do is down the line, I'm gonna bring some other videos up for y'all for some of y'all, so y'all can think a little bit more of what we're talking about right now. Because this, let me see, I think I got 9 more minutes on this video.
All right.
And then let me see, I'm gonna get to the point where my boy talking. Let me see, because he make a good point too. Black Balloon. Shout out to his channel, Black Balloon, man. If some of y'all want to subscribe to his channel, man, the man got some good content. Let me see. Let me kind of fast forward a little bit.
I hope I ain't stepping on your content, man. Go ahead, my bad. I just wanted to put things in context while I was actually saying. I wasn't trying to
No, you good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping at your opinion. I'm not tripping. That's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to bring some of this to some of these people, man, that's watching, man. Like, use your brain, bro, because it's a lot of wicked stuff going on out here, bro.
It is. I agree with that.
But let me see. Hold on. 7 more minutes. So let's listen to a little bit more of this, man, before we wrap up. Hold on.
All right, man.
That entire clip, if y'all are thinking or just feeling the way that it sounded, the way the 911 call sounded, that entire clip about how he died just does not make sense at all. Now, I understand he was 22 years old. He was living a young college life, young college superstar. He did, if that video is accurate, he did a lot before he died. It just seems so weird. He went and saw this person.
Hey, hold on. Before I finish this, hey, one of my mods, can y'all drop the, hey, can you drop the StreamYard for Mr. Oates? Appreciate that, bro. Can you drop that link for Mr. Oates?
He saw a girl, a guy walking into his car, a football player walking to his car. He saw another person. 5 o'clock, he got back to his dorm. You think, all right, it's time to go to sleep. 6:15, he overdosed on the ground. 8:50, 2 hours later, he's dead. 5 o'clock, he went back to his dorm. He was with a couple of guys and a girl. Next thing you know, he's on the ground dead. And now they say there's 2 different stories of how much cocaine he had in his system. One article I read, he had up to 5 grams in his system. Then another one was like a couple 100 milliliters of cocaine or something like that. Which, in that article, it was way less than 5 grams.
Every milligrams.
So I think he really was sacrificed. We've already put the numbers together. The numerology is outrageous. I think he was truly sacrificed in the name of the NBA and for the Boston Celtics franchise, for them winning 3 championships in a span of 5 years. And they had to give up something for that. And they chose Len Bias. And remember how we talked about how his death became the face of the war on drugs, because after he died, you had the thing that's called the Len Bias laws, where after that, young black men, teens, black people in general, they started getting arrested and getting bigger sentences for drug charges more than anybody, more than any other race, getting huge sentences for basically little to nothing. So this was much deeper, like I said earlier in the video, than just some college superstar who OD'd supposedly on cocaine. Dealer level quality, which they tried to say his friend Tribble was a supplier of. It was much deeper than that. Think about that. Young black man went on to get way steeper charges because of his death. It's almost like a slap in the face. It's almost like mockery. You would think when someone died over an OD or something like that, it would turn into something positive. Not like, you know, the reverse effect of it, you know? Black people started getting longer sentences more than any other race because of his death and what it highlighted, basically. So it doesn't really make sense. And the entire, like, the 911 call, I know we talk a lot about 911 calls on here. That is insane. Did you hear the way he sounded? Please come quick, sir.
Yes.
It's serious.
Hold
Please
on.
come quick.
Yeah.
Len Bias.
Listen, man. Listen. Even before I finish this, bro, that 911 call was weird.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Not just even the dude. What's the darn title they have? The cops, man. That do that position. The 911 operator. Even he sound like it. He sound like he didn't even work there. I'm like, what the man? Listen, man, this stuff's so weird. Hey, what's up, Mr. Oaks?
What up,
You
Mr.
heard Mr.
Oaks?
Oaks?
Go ahead and land your plane, bro. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna put it's only a few more minutes.
Yes. He cannot die. It's like, what? Why is he saying his whole name like that? That shit seemed like scripted or something. Like they said he was drugged up and, you know, out of it and shit, making the 911 call. I was like, all right, maybe you can make a case for that. But did y'all hear the way that 911 call sounded? Who calls 911 when their best friend basically is on the ground dying from a seizure? His heart is stopped. Who calls and sounds like that? I've never heard a 911 call sound so calm. And did you see his mom in the beginning of the clip?
Yes.
His mom was basically making jokes after he was dead. Long-legged boy or something like that. He was dead right there when they was interviewing her. She said it almost as if like she was cool with it. She was like, yeah, you know what? I didn't even get to see him. Like, what? And we're not done. We're not done. It gets even more eerie. It gets even more eerie, y'all. Now, this article is called I Knew Death Was Coming, right? Now, y'all wouldn't believe it when we get to talking about the mom. She said, I just had this premonition, this intuitiveness that something was going to happen. Now, check this out.
Hold on. Pause it.
She said throughout her son's senior season,
pause it.
in the back of her mind, she held a sense of unease. Her son had entered a world of infinite possibility.
Hey, did it say doctor?
No.
His mama's like a doctor?
No, she's not.
Scroll back. Go back. I think they saw her name. Her name was a doctor name. This gonna give you more credence to your argument, in his argument.
She ain't no
doctor. When the first thing when I thought premonition, slow it down and I think it said Dr. Lonis Bias. Play a little bit of it. I'm going to go do some Googling.
Now, hold on. Now, I did see that earlier before I went live. It was somebody named Dr. something. I don't know if there's, let me see something.
Yep, doctor. She was a doctor when that happened.
Yeah, hold on.
That's crazy.
Anybody.
Hey,
so let me tell you.
Hey, she might have sat down to have to say a premonition and all that stuff.
I just told you, but you
okay. That part I didn't. That part I didn't see. I didn't know she was a doctor.
So let me break this down, though. That's why I told you. Let me finish getting to the full video. So look, before I went live, bro, I'm gonna be real, bro. And this like this other case. What's that girl mama name? Is it Kanika Jenkins? Her mama, whatever. Listen, bro. I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm gonna say allegedly because yes, fair use YouTube, and it's crazy, bro. Y'all gotta understand, bro. Y'all gotta understand this, bro. Some of these parents out here wicked too, bro. It just like when somebody like with the R. Kelly situation, you know, some of these parents already knew what was going on, and they still let their daughters do what they do because they was worrying about the money. Listen, bro. like I told you, it's a numbers game, bro. It's all in cohetes. It's all in cohetes, bro. And when I did my research before I went live, I said, bro, his mama even looked wicked. Like she looked wicked as heck, bro. And if you go look at her photos, you be like, wow, bro. Like this is weird, bro.
Now, now you got more credence now, because at first everybody was blaming the NBA and Michael Jordan and everything. I'm like, that didn't make sense to me, because I'm looking at the sheer business standpoint of the NBA at the time. Yeah. Now, if you talking about her, she got that's credence of like she gained power over this. She's talking about women. She's talking about the women's march and everything like that.
He came out.
Yeah, that's a little. And she got a connection to the White House on both parties.
But that's what I'm saying. And then, like I say, once my boy, like when he finish up, bro, you gotta go back. Even when I get done with this live, bro. Matter of fact, some of y'all that's still listening, bro, go back when I get on my live. Go look at how his mama was acting, bro. When the boy, bro, she didn't have no type of, bro. She, what mother? Now I get people to grieve a different way and all that, bro. But nah, bro, it did not make sense how she was acting, bro. You know what I'm saying? When this boy passed, if that's your son and you acting like that, bro, you seem like you ain't got no type of emotion. Like that's kind of weird.
So now I'm leaning towards this theory now. I'm thinking, because now you got sheer motive. Somebody did gain something. Because when you talk about this stuff, we got to find out who's gaining in a lot of these cases. You find out who's gaining, you kind of find out, all right, if something happened. Go ahead.
Hold on, Terry. Her name is Lanice Bias. That's his mother.
Dr. Lanice Bias.
Dr. Lanice Bias, that's Cynthia. That's his mother. If you go look at Dan Bias and then look up, go down into his siblings, and it's gonna just click on his mother. And yeah, she's still alive today, man. She ain't passed away. She's still alive, breathing, and looking. Boy, I tell you, boy.
Did Jay Bias have some drug situation to him? Her other son?
She looked like a witch, bro. Let me see. Oh snap! And she from Washington too. I did not know she.
Yep.
Let me see. Wait a minute.
Jay Bias and Lynn Bias.
Hold on. Wait. This is giving me crazy. Whoa.
We breaking it down now.
Everybody wait.
We breaking this shit down now, huh?
Her sons passed. Oh, what the? Both of her sons passed. So, bro, her son Jay Bias, he passed away in 1990.
Yep.
Then Lynn Bias
got shot, unalive.
Let's say allegedly, because, bro, the way, listen. These people, bro, wow, bro. And see, I did my research on him on Lynn Bias earlier, but see, I didn't even look into his brother, bro. I did not know his brother passed in 1990, bro. Wow. And then you telling me 7 years later that the other brother passed, which is Lynn Bias. And like I told you,
yeah.
And like I told y'all, bro, it's a numbers game. Like I say, bro, y'all gotta go look and listen, man. This stuff is weird as heck, bro. But look, I'm gonna finish the video, and it's gonna even make you think even more. Hold on, let me finish the video. Hold on. Shout out to you, Pocahontas. Pocahontas in the house.
What's up, Mercy? What's up, Mercy?
Let's see.
This intuitiveness, that's so. She said throughout her son's senior season, in the back of her mind, she held a sense of unease. Her son had entered a world of infinite possibility. He had fame. He was near riches. And more importantly, whether on the basketball court or off, he exuded joy. People would say, oh, I know you're so excited about your son. And I can remember telling someone, it's like you see a gold ring, but you don't think you're going to be able to touch it. It just didn't feel like it was going to happen to me. And it wasn't that it was too good to be true. It was something basically weighing down in me that was a truth that what looks like is going to happen is not going to take place. She said she experienced these moments of pride watching her son do what few people on earth could do on a basketball court. But she also felt a weight, quote, I knew something was going to happen.
Well,
And I
keep
was just
saying
so
that.
sad. It was something in me telling me something's coming. Something is coming. I knew death was coming. Bro, what?
Let me
Yeah.
pause it. See, that sound like, bro, she sound, oh my God, but she sound like a witch, bro. If you go look at her pictures, bro, and I'm just saying allegedly, I ain't trying to be funny, bro. Go look at her photos of his mama, bro. She look like a damn witch, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. She like she, cause I'm gonna tell you something. Back in the hood, bro. I mean, I never forget, bro. I'm, you know, and I grew up on Joppy as well. Anybody know that's from Texas and Oak Cliff? Listen, bro. It was a lady on my grandmother's street. It was a lady on my grandmother's street, bro. I used to be frightened of this lady, and my grandmother did tell me she used to practice witchcraft, right? And this lady had some long. I'm talking about she had the longest nails I ever seen in my darn life. She had some long darn nails and looked weird, just like this lady looked. She kind of looked weird, bro. And she was a candy house lady as well. And I remember me and my sister used to go there and get what we get, bro. Me and my sister used to run after we get done because that lady was weird, bro. And knowing that I know now, like I said, 'cause my grandmother's still alive, and I still be having stories of what I remember as a little boy. I talked to my grandmother about it, and my grandmother did say she used to practice witchcraft. And I'm just saying, looking at this dude mother, man, listen, bro, she looked like she looks kind of scary, bro. I'm looking at one of these pictures right now. Look at this. Yeah, she look like, yeah, this is crazy, bro. And for you to lose two sons like that,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean, and having interviews like you've been having, like you just like, I don't know, it's kind of weird, bro. It's kind of weird. And she do got a lot of power. Y'all can go look her up. She got a lot of power, boy. She good. She is good. Yeah, like she on Botox and everything too. Got her face lift. Yeah, she good, boy.
Yeah. Hey, all right. Like I said, I will. Right now, I'm thinking NBA they got bullied into this shit now because you got two kids.
Yeah.
In similar situations.
Yeah.
And you got family, they shut the shit. And your youngest got family, they shut the shit.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Something ain't right.
Something ain't right. So let's see what my boy say. Shout out to Black Balloon, man. Shout out to you, bro, on your channel, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Boy got some good content. That boy be doing his research like a mug, boy. Shout out to you, bro. Hey, I hope you see my email too, Black Balloon. Man, let me see.
What kind of mom says this about her son? It's like, all right, yeah, you could be like, I have a premonition that something is coming, you know, something big or something that's a surprise, you know, something positive. Who would absolutely go straight to death? It's like, okay, intuition is real. Yeah, that's a real thing. You know, premonitions, in a sense, are real things. But y'all already know this is Hollywood. This is all still the industry. The NBA, all that stuff is all connected right on back to the same machine. And this lady said she felt like her own son was going to die, and it was weighing on her. And she just felt something, you know, this is how she described it. Again, read it again. She said, it's like you can see a gold ring, but you don't think you're going to be able to touch it. It just didn't feel like it was going to happen to me. And it wasn't that it was too good to be true. It was something weighing down in me that was a truth, that what looks like is going to happen, it is not going to take place.
It's just a weird
Think about that, y'all. What mom says that about her son? And confident in it. She's confident in his premonition. And by the way that she got him in the clip, in the news clip, she really knew this was going to happen. But this one, no, I think this was a complete setup. Don't nobody know how he really died. They brought his body out of the hotel, covered up. He was in there for, you know, supposedly, not the hotel, his dorm. He got there at 5 o'clock and an hour and 20 minutes goes by. And supposedly he's just around the people that's in the room. No one knows what they actually did to him. They could have poisoned him and that was a sacrifice. Boom. That amount of cocaine, you're dead instantly. It's just how he died. It stopped his heart. Whether or not he was already doing drugs for real, you know, 4 or 5 grams of coke at one time, it's over with for anybody.
Yeah.
All I gotta say, this one was kind of crazy. That's why in the beginning of the video, I was like, yo, it's gonna be a real good video because you can kind of really put your detective cap on and, like, you know, pick this whole little thing apart. I didn't know it was this deep with Len Bias. But am I surprised? No, because this is how it is, you know? This is how it is. Once you look into some things, really give it a look and don't be so surface level and take what they're telling you. Oh yeah, 22-year-old Len Bias overdose, boom, he dead. That was it. Hell no, that was not it at all. This man was sacrificed. He was killed. He was murdered. He was given up. And his own mom knew it. That wasn't no premonition. That was too accurate. I don't care. You don't know.
So
what's going on, sir?
Now, I'm gonna play devil's advocate slightly. All right. First of all, I don't agree with this. When I'm saying this, I just gotta play devil's advocate because whenever we talk about conspiracies, the best way to feel conspiracy is to use their argument before they have an opportunity to use it. So, in her argument could be simply this: hey, I can't control these boys. They live in 1 foot out the streets, 1 foot on the straight and narrow. So I told them, they didn't listen, and I knew this was gonna happen. If she would say something like that, okay, it's not gonna sound weird because how many you play ball, it was cats out there that was talented as hell, but still had a foot in the streets, right? I know I'm not the only one that know the folks like that. I know you know some folks, so I don't want to ask for you. I mean, pretty much yes or no. You know people like that?
Yeah, I know people like that.
So in her point, yeah, she probably said something. They didn't listen. I'm going with this the argument that she could be presented. They didn't listen. This is what happens. So her premonition was the fact that she knew there was Len was out here, making moves in the underground like that. Therefore, she felt that premonition that she couldn't stop it because he would never stop because he was making too much money. He was getting too much recognition on the basketball front. For him, he thought he was untouchable. Then this happened. That's an argument she could present.
But let me say this though: when you do your research on the story, though, they didn't have a history. But what's weird is even that's why I say I don't even believe the other he didn't have a history of being in the streets and that because when you making a name for yourself in I don't care if you're playing basketball, football, the business is gonna come out, bro. They're gonna have articles about it or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have no history of having 1 foot in it. He never the autopsy. He never did drugs, bro. He never was around that stuff. You get what I'm saying? So the weird part is, like I say, bro. Listen, bro. I can really say some more stuff, but I don't want to get too deep in this, bro. But listen, it's weird, bro. It's a weird story, bro. It don't even sound right, bro. It really don't sound right.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm with you on that because she definitely benefited from all this. Yeah. So her argument, like I'm saying, her argument, that will a lot of people would, because his thing is, we can't question mama in a lot of people's minds. You see what I'm saying? Right. And then yeah, exactly. So she is gonna be deemed as a victim of the situation, even if she just benefited she pretty much got run the whole foundation. She's up with the upper echelons of government about this.
Yeah.
So I mean, you see, you can see I ain't gonna say motive. You see who benefited off this. If it was some type of evil stuff going on. But the problem is to get people to really see it, you gotta it gotta be a whole. You gotta get somebody from his scene gotta be but then that means they'll have to confess. They have to confess to a crime, which they might be going to jail if they do that. So they probably all on into this shit. It's sad.
Right, and some of the other videos I'm gonna bring soon. Y'all go see. But I think it's 2 more minutes on this. Let's finish playing this.
Yeah.
Then we'll put up.
No mom is gonna do that and say that about their son and be so confident that he ain't gonna make it to his dream. He finna die. Death is coming. That just don't happen in real life. And then it actually takes place. Come on now. Y'all already know what's going on, man. So yeah, man, y'all already know, man. Look, that just about wraps up the Len Bias video. Please let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hope y'all enjoyed that video. Anything I might have missed, y'all be sure to let me know. Be sure to drop your future requests down in the comments. As always, I'm always checking.
All right, let's see. Let's hit about my boy Black, man. Shout out to Black Balloon, man. Shout out to Black.
Shout out to him.
Check him out. That's some good content. Let me get that out the way. Let's see. To mine. Mr. O's, you know, do you have anything you want to say, brother? Well, I got a couple more minutes before I roll out. I gotta
Only thing I wanted to say, bro, is you have been talking about it, and you better be careful. Answer.
Huh?
Do you hear me? Be careful, bro.
Why you say that?
No, be careful, bro. If you don't hear me, you can't hear me then. Be careful.
Yeah.
I think Taryn hears. I think Taryn hears me. I don't think you hear me. Be careful, bro.
No, this is what I'm saying. I'm asking you that for a reason because I already made up my mind before. Go ahead.
So, and Miss O's, what's the reason I came up here? I gave what the status quo will be saying. That's why to balance this shit out. So you know what I mean. That's a little bit reason why I came up here. I know what you're saying.
I get what both of y'all saying. But see, I made up my mind before I made the live yesterday. See, I didn't give everything I gave yesterday. I was playing around. See, you know, like I say, bro, you know, I got on this platform. I do my thing. I play around, joke, bro. But at the same time, I listen, bro. It's a higher priority I believe in, bro. I know I'm protected. I get why some people, you know, scared to tell the truth on certain things, bro. But you gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
No, hey, answer. Listen here. I like seeing you around, bro. I like seeing you around these parts.
Yeah.
All right, but they don't. There's one group who think about who controls and who runs these industries we talking about.
Right.
If that makes sense. Think about who controls and them the same people you ain't even allowed to talk about.
Right.
You ain't even allowed to say nothing about them, or you gonna be canceled.
You're right. You're right.
So that's what I'm saying. Be careful about. But what you saying ain't. I don't see no lies. I don't see no lies. We done talked about a whole lot of people who have been unalived, and nobody else is speaking about them. This is a difference from the 80s. The 80s, there wasn't this many outlets to let this information out. There wasn't this many there wasn't. There wasn't, because a lot of young people back then they didn't even know how to read the language that was in the media. Now, all of a sudden, you can get it from like 10, 15 different sources. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said be careful, bruh. But I ain't heard nothing you said that's lies. I remember back when Len Bias, I remember waiting on Len Bias to go up against MJ. It never happened. Now you gave me some new information as far as what his mom was saying. I was like, oh shit, I've never seen this.
And the status of his mom gained from that, because she was adopted beforehand. So
yeah,
that's the part that changed. I don't think the NBA, me personally, I think if the NBA had anything to do with that situation, allegedly, they were kind of forced into it because it was some bigger motive into like curbing the drug epidemic stuff.
Listen, it's the same thing that they doing with I ain't gonna say the same thing, but close to it. It's the same thing they doing with Deion's son.
Right, and that's why you're right, bro.
It's the same thing they doing with Deion's son. I just went to I was at the game today.
But let me tell you this though. Let me tell you this: what a lot of people got see it's a lot of lost tape. I'm gonna say that too deep in it. It's a lot of lost tape, right? And like I remember what Terrence said in the chat earlier. He was saying something about why this person didn't get alive and this and that. Because you got some people still do certain things where they don't want to sacrifice nobody in their family. They rather go a different route. So if y'all can go do your research if you don't believe me, but do y'all remember when Deion Sanders was wearing a dress? I remember that.
Oh yeah. That's way back doing a little marketing campaign around I want to say shit in the 80s, and when he was yeah.
So just say long story short.
Right, it's the same thing. They doing the same thing. They running the. It's a repeat.
So it's a repeat on his son.
It's a repeat. I ain't out my mind. I see it happening. I'm like, oh my God, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah, it's a scene. It's a scene where the son made a touchdown. His son got a thrown on pause. He had a thrown on. Weird, but listen, man. You right, man. I ain't gonna say too much, man. I'm gonna hit this hey, man, because listen, bro. Now I seen it's two people like to get on me on this app about certain things I do on here because I like to play around, but I'm smarter than what y'all think. I just be playing around because I know how it is out here, and I know how it is when you get on these social platforms. And like I said before, I don't have other social platforms. It's the only social platform I actually get on. So I'm really not I know what they be doing behind the scenes, even with these other platforms. There's a reason why I don't get on these other platforms, but that's another story. Yeah. But man, listen, man, somebody gotta say it though. You know what I mean? And that's why I say salute to KB. All these weird people keep talking about Quamites and all this weird stuff, bro.
Yeah, that's stupid.
The men even try to tell some of these people, hey, go along, get along. This stuff is real, bro. I know he got a word a different way, and I get it. That's why I'm not trying to do too much on this either, because I've seen what happened to other content creators that got big, man, and they were trying to expose the truth, and some things that happened to them. So I already know what's up. I'm not dumb. I know what's up with this game, and I'm gonna be honest with you tonight too about this too. I said this before on one of my lives. You got some people on here that they want to show themselves real bad. They'll do anything to sell themselves on this app. And what they're trying to do is get that email. You trust me, they're trying to get that email. And if y'all don't think that's real, it's rituals that be happening on this YouTube too.
Oh, I already know.
Man, they figure out a way to do it everywhere. Answer.
Yep.
Everywhere. They run the shit.
Yeah, Hollywood definitely trying to get in the YouTube game. Shit, don't be surprised some of these motherfuckers get signed up to SAG and all that stuff because they act like characters anyway.
Well,
and that's where the shit go down there.
Yeah. So you got just keep sticking to what you. Oh my goodness. No, yeah. I'm just telling you. The more you tell the truth, the more they're gonna come at you.
Oh yeah, I know. I ain't doing
that. Not just the YouTube niggas or the users.
The world.
Yeah. They're gonna be like, oh, go get him. Go get him.
Yeah, I know. That, like I say, I've talked to God. Like I say,
I just want to make sure you stay on point, bro. Because I'm telling you, these vultures is out here.
I already know.
They out here for real. They out here, not just on YouTube, just We ain't talking about Woodstock and I call them Team 18 because one built like the letter 8 and one built like a number 1.
Oh damn.
Yeah, not just them, not just them. I'm talking about the other mofos.
Yeah, I'm not done. Yeah. I mean, the other person came.
Yeah, they'll sick. They'll try to sick one of them on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not.
And the first chicks, the first thing they send to a black man is a chick, man. That's the first thing they send because they already know. They know we see what we like and we think about it. You know what I mean? And that's the first trick.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah,
They gonna send them at you for show. For show. That's why I was like, no, don't trust these mofos, bro. They ain't got nothing.
Oh yeah, I ain't done, man. Like I said, I haven't said this person's name. I'm not gonna say it, but trust me, bro. I have a conversation with some people that's already stuff, bro, and they pretty big on YouTube as well. Like I say, bro, it's crazy out here.
Yeah, they pretty big. Yeah, they pretty big out here, ain't they? Yeah, they pretty big. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like I'm
yeah,
I'm gonna be real though. Even with the guy I just showed y'all, like he tried to attack him with some stuff.
Yeah, salute the cutting edge. Salute cutting edge. I couldn't see you all night, bro, in the regular chat, but I see you over here. Salute to you, bro. I don't know why.
I'm little bro to a lot of these folks that's in my chat, man. Listen, man. Like I say, man, I might be young, but I like to play around sometimes. But listen, man, I know what's going on. Got an old soul. I know what's going on. You know, and I'm gonna be honest too. Like I say, I heard somebody kept talking about my basketball career and all that dumb stuff, bro. Like they know me in real life. Listen, man. Like I said before, I could have made it myself, but God knew what he was doing, bro. And knowing what I know, I'm happy I didn't go. You know what I'm saying? Because knowing how I am in real life, man, I ain't gonna lie, I probably would have been already exposed so much to her. They probably had to take like, you know what I mean? But God know what he doing, man. You know what I'm saying? And the way my life is going, I'm happy. I'm happy. Like, you know, I don't gotta look over my shoulder and all that weird stuff. You know what I mean? So some people gotta wake up and they got millions, but they gotta look over their shoulder though. So it is what it is, man. Call it how you want to call it. It is what it is. And like I say, at the end of the day, God is good, man. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate to y'all though. I appreciate that, Mr. Oates. You're not lying, bro. I'm gonna continue to take that information and go with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm shoot, next couple of days I might just joke around on here, man. I just leave it. I'll leave some of this other stuff alone for a little bit. But I know how to do it. Trust me, I know how to do it. I ain't gonna be too much on this all the time. I just gotta bring out some of my other side of my intelligence. So some of y'all that think I don't know what I'm talking about.
Here's the idea. Here's the idea, and you could take it. You might, you know how they used to have those overnight. I don't know if you old enough to remember this. They used to have them such and such overnight after dark shows that they talk about the weird shit.
Yeah.
You might want to, if you want to do that, you might want to have it so like you could just it'd be based on you just finding weird stuff and talk about it and say, you know, it could be like on the entertainment tip. They won't take you too serious on that one. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you this, Turn.
Right.
I'm gonna say I ain't gonna be too deep on it because I just read some other stuff too. And to the other person that say I don't speak well and all that, lady, I do a lot of reading, lady. I'm gonna say that. I read up on another story. Listen, man. It's a couple content creators that's TikTokers, man. I just read up on 4 or 5 stories, bro. And these 4 or 5 people that I read up on within this week, bro. Well, this week just passed. someone wasn't even over 50 years old, and so-called out of those 5 people, they try to say 4 of those people committed suicide, which I don't believe, because these people.
By the way, you might want not say that, because you know YouTube be funny about that word. You know what I'm saying?
Well, unalive. Well,
yeah.
Or you, Sean. Unalive. My bad. I didn't use that word. But listen, bro.
Man, ain't it a damn shame? For real, hold on. I ain't need to cut you off, answer. Ain't it the motherfucking shame we gotta keep replacing the words?
Hey, I don't like either.
Yeah, I hate it too, Mister. I hate that we gotta do all this.
No, what is y'all talking about? You gotta, instead of saying this word, you gotta say unalive.
Yep.
Instead of saying you did this, I gotta say you violated or great. I'm tripping like, no, nigga, I know the laws are still on the books.
Yeah,
but you dealing with a private situation.
Right. You're right, Tom. You're right.
You on that. See, man, it's weird like that, because Section 230, they're not supposed to be editors. They're supposed to be a platform, so they, you know, they're not really going by that rule. So that's a whole nother argument. We could be on for hours talking about that.
Go ahead, Answer.
Like, listen, bro. Like I just told y'all, bro. There's some people on here that did that. They already did that. If y'all know what I'm talking about. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if y'all notice, bro, certain content creators get away. They get away with a lot on certain things they say that's against YouTube policies and all that, and don't get in trouble for it. Okay?
And I think they cops. Okay, go ahead.
Let me put this on perspective, because I've heard people say that, but like I see how they get away with it, because like a lot of it is they'll do a live, they'll unlist the live after the live is over, and they go through a whole editing thing to the most part. You know what I'm saying? And they'll repost it later on. I see that happen. I see like a lot of people do the no DVR thing. Then they go and edit it, then post it like after that. So like nobody can go back and go find a timestamp to go flag you at and stuff. It's a whole bunch of ways they do it.
Well, I ain't gonna say no names, but listen, man. Listen, man.
I know.
I want to say so much,
man. No, don't say too much. Don't say too much.
Don't say too much. Don't say too much.
We on the same page, homie. Trust me, we on the same page. I'm saying this stuff so YouTube hear it.
For sure.
Listen, I got you, man. Real talk, bro.
I'm smarter than you think too, man.
I know you ain't. You from Texas too, nigga. Yeah. Hey. Listen, man.
We just play country dumb.
Play country dumb, boy. I'm trying, and I'm surprised that other. Hey, Taryn, I'm surprised that other Texan over there talking about us like this. I'm like, wait a minute.
I don't. Hey. How about that? let them big ass motherfuckers talk about us. I'm sorry because you're fan, but I gotta keep it real. Gotta keep a spade table. Let them keep talking to us. We keep our sanity, our livelihood. That's what we're gonna do. Cause people making a bag off this, not off this, but like outside of this. You know what I mean? I don't want nothing to be touching my bag now. Hell nah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this again too, man. Shout out to let me go back into the messages real fast. I want to make sure I shout out y'all again, bro, because y'all didn't have to do it without supporting me, man. Shout out to Miss Cynthia with the let me put her up on again. I'm gonna put everybody up again. That's Miss Cynthia with the $4.99 support young man. Thank you. The boy Bap 17G. Salute the wheel. $19.99. Oh, let me put them up. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you again for the support, man. Pretty Brown Eyes. Salute to Pretty Brown Eyes. Thank you.
TBD.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, baby girl, with the $20.
Yeah, salute to y'all with for the holidays, man. Everybody's celebrating the holidays. Salute to y'all. I'm gonna take the attention off the dum-dums.
Yeah. I'll say this. Oh, my bad. I thought you done. My bad.
No, go ahead, Joe.
I don't say this. I don't get off, man. Like, pray for my wife's family. My mother-in-law just passed a couple hours ago, man. I just can't. I really need to come out here and get my mind off that. I ain't gonna lie to you. And you provide. Yeah, you provide a good subject. I get my mind off it. I could, have a little fun with or whatever. But like family going through it right now.
I'm sorry to hear that. Salute to you and your family, Terry.
Yeah.
Salute to y'all, bro. For real.
Hope y'all still have a good holiday, bro. I know it's tough, bro. Especially around this time, the holiday.
Yeah, for real.
I pray for peace for your wife.
I want to talk more about my thing about, like, I said something the other day when I was going, because like she was in Parkinson's, man. So like she was going through it Thursday night, and I had to I did my little drive stream and stuff, and like I'll talk more about it and everything.
Hey, Taryn. Hey, is your channel Taryn the Black?
Yeah, it's straight up Taryn the Black. I got other ones, but that's my main one.
All right, bro. I'm coming over there.
Yeah.
One of the mods drop a Taryn channel in the chat.
Yep. Yeah, Phoenix and Cutting is my mod, so we share mods.
Phoenix and Cutting. Okay. All right, I'm coming over there, bro. I'm gonna look that up after we get off here.
Yeah.
For real. Man.
Yeah. Hey, Parkinson's is a motherfucker, man. For real. That's a horrible disease, man.
Yeah, man. And look, man. Listen, bro. It's gonna be some more good content on that. But listen, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something before I roll out, man. Cause this person keep going live about me every time I do good lives. I'm gonna tell y'all something how she worked though. That's how I know some weird, wicked stuff going on. Listen, man. That person keep crying and whining. Matter of fact, let me play this before we roll. Let me play this. Wow. Let me play this, because this person that keep crying and whining over YouTube, lady, you keep what you do is you keep making up videos. Like, nobody said nothing about you in 2 or 3 days. Here you go talking about certain people over here in this sector. You even brought up Mr. Oaks, you brought up me, you brought up Biz, you brought up G Money, you brought up KB and TJ, and you brought up me, the answer. We haven't said nothing about you, lady. I don't know if you want the attention, you trying to seek some more attention or whatever the case may be. And look, she even got something to say. She said something about me tonight. Beware of the nice guy routine.
You can't be just regular nice dude and not really play around with that.
Oh, damn.
This lady is crazy, man.
Hey, that's who was. Never mind. I'm pretty much guess who that is.
Hush, boy. Sir, hush, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna play. This what she been doing, y'all. This what she been doing. Hey, she been doing this all week. This what she been doing. Crying all week, man. Crying all week. Hold on. Put another cry, baby.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Let her tell her.
I can't move!
Hey,
hurry up! I'm starving!
We're working on it, ma'am. Maybe next time buy a bigger car, huh?
Oh, that's not funny! I'm gonna sue all of you!
Oh my
Cable's
God.
got it. Cable's got it. They're reeling you back up, sir. Just stay still. Stay with me.
The winch is coming. Hold tight.
We got you. Don't move.
I'm not moving. It ain't moving. I'm stuck.
We'll get you through, ma'am. Just keep it straight. Ready? 1, 2, push. Keep going. Almost there.
Thank you, baby.
My husband do all the grocery shopping because Walmart said I can't come back.
Man.
Damn. Did you knock all them juicy juices down?
All those Gatorades, and I'm gonna say this until you hate over there. Shout out to my beautiful mother, man.
That part.
Y'all can see me in the background.
She gonna be on. Hey, Answer. She gonna be on your heels, bro. She gonna be on your heels. I don't know what she was over here. What was we was here last night, right?
Now she was in the back.
She was in the back chat. You was knocked. It was all knocked all the way out.
But not even last night. But she was in the back today. But I ain't lit her up because I'm trying to push out any shots. She's trying to change something.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So fly. Stop it, man. I told you so. Hey, I ain't gonna call you out your name. But you hang around a lot of demons. I'm gonna need for you to stop it. Stop hanging around all this. If you're a good person and all that, stop hanging around them demons. Oh my God. My goodness. And I'm gonna need you to pick all them Gatorades up too.
God damn.
Yeah, man. So what I'm gonna do, y'all, because I gotta go to bed, y'all. I gotta go to work tomorrow. So
all right, go and do your thing. Answer. Appreciate you for having me up, bro.
I'm going too, man. I might do a live 30 minutes from now. I don't know. I feel like talking some shit. So
okay. All right.
We fuck around. Yeah, we're gonna fuck around. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me see it. So we're in the black. All right.
All right, bet.
All right. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to Taryn and salute to Mr. Oaks, man. Good live. Also, we'll be back with some more good content pretty soon.
All right, bro. Salute to you.
Salute to you, man. Yeah, that's what it be out.
Salute to you. Salute to you.
All right, Mr. Oaks.
All right, salute. Salute.
All right. So yeah, y'all, the answer got to hit the hey, man. But look, lady, because I know you over there live again, lady. This was not going to happen. This is what you wanted. This one not for to happen.
Put my whole damn, cause I'm in love with a stripper.
I was not for to put my head in nothing, lady, or nothing like that. That's why you so upset. I was not for to do nothing like that, okay? And shout out to my cousin that came up yesterday, man, and came up with the truth, man. But you still don't want to hear the truth, man. Stop over there crying. Stop all that crying. Before I go, I'm gonna play this one more time. Stop the crying. Stop the crying. But the answer is out, man. I'll be back. And like I said, who do you believe in? I put my faith in God, trust and believe in, even though it's hard. But you got to keep your faith, man. Stay strong. Yeah, stay strong. I'm out.
I can't move! Get me out of here! Hurry up! I'm starving!
We're working on it, ma'am. Maybe next time buy a bigger car, huh?
Oh! That's not funny! I'm gonna sue all of you!
Coming out, just a couple more feet. Hold it.
Oh my Cable's got it. Cable's got it. They're reeling you back up, sir. Just stay still. Stay with me.
The winch is coming. Hold tight.
We got you. Don't move.
I'm not moving. It ain't moving. I'm stuck.
We'll get you through, ma'am. Just keep it straight. Ready? 1, 2, push. Keep going. Almost there.
Thank you, baby.
My husband do all the grocery shopping because Walmart said I can't come back.